Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Oh yeah, good morning. How can I forget the most important one? Peoples, first and foremost, sorry I haven't been around lately on Donversation TV. I've just been working like crazy around the clock. It is what it is. We all know it's World Cup season. Well, it's World Cup summer. And to be honest, what a beautiful summer it is. Excuse me. My throat is dry. Maybe because I talk too much at work. It is what it is. First and foremost, make sure you hit them likes. Make sure you're subscribing. And if you're in a friendly mood, please share. But today on Donversation TV, it's Friday, so it's all about that madness. You hear what I'm saying, people? Before I even introduce my first guest, I want to shout out my son. He just finished school well, technically yesterday. Yeah, he was at his what do they call him nowadays, proms, and boy, he was looking sharp. You can tell that's his father's son. You could tell that's his father's son. My man was in a three-piece suit. You know what I'm saying? His church shoes. If you're Caribbean, you know what that means. You get what I'm saying? Three-piece suit, for those who don't know, blazer, like obviously the tie, nice and neat. You get what I'm saying? Like he had a little waistcoat and he had his trousers on. This is what I'm saying, of black shoes. You get what I'm saying? And he's wearing black socks. Do you know what? Yeah, it made me proud to see my son dressed up so suave. You get me? Yeah, it made me a proud father that day. But he just finished school. This is what I'm saying, and I just wanted to shout my son out. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna bring in one of my friends. Yeah, he's a Newcastle fraud. Yeah, he's a very nice man until your team is playing his, then it becomes a real fucking prick. This is what I'm saying, yeah. He right now, yeah, I don't even know what country he's repping, yeah. But in the background, you'll see what it is, yeah. Big up man like Ted. What are you saying, Ted? You good?
Yeah, doing good. Well, just so that people know, I live in Spain, so I have to rep Spain, obviously. But
Okay.
yeah, doing good. Uh, is Spain playing in about like a couple hours or so? So I won't. I'll probably be here for about an hour or so,
Mm.
just before kickoff or whatever. But yeah, doing good. Looking forward to our game in about a couple hours or so against Uruguay. Uh,
Yeah.
against Bielsa, the Leeds United guy, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
been a
well,
good
fuck
one
the
and a good time.
yeah, man. Well, fuck the Legion United games. That's what I'm saying, and I'm sure you lot will win. This is why I did this quite early because I know there's going to be everyone streaming at them time there, so I'm just trying to get everyone together while I can. I'm like in a small pocket of time, plus get those hours up. But before I even do that, let me do some nice housekeeping. Is what I'm saying. Ravi says subscribe, subscribe. If you can't read there in the back, because I know some people need to go Specsavers, but they're trying to be like, do you know what? Yeah, man look or female look ugly with glasses. They get contacts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he says like, and subscribe. He says big up Don and all the frauds inside, yo. And that's a perfect segue because Tuesday, my man says big up Don. Obviously, that's me and all the frauds inside. I'm not too sure if he's talking about you, this is what I'm saying, yeah. But he's definitely talking about this princess right here. Big up, Charles. What are you saying, love? You right, yeah?
Big up to you all. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, do you know what,
Okay.
yeah? I am lovely. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like Daniel. Yeah, big up Daniel each and every time. That's what I'm saying. Thank you for showing up, brother. Yeah, he says I can't take this heat wave anymore. Like, I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Can you hear me all right, by the way?
Oh, I can hear you perfectly. Unfortunately, I can hear you
Oh, good.
perfectly.
Good. And I'm good, thank you. How are you all?
Good.
Oh, yeah. You see,
Not
so
not
I'm
worried.
you see, if everyone's good, no one's right. He says, how hard done with fraudulent intro. How can I be a fraudulent intro? Like Chelsea came at the right time. You was talking about frauds, yeah. And as you say, yeah, the fraud queen, proper fraud Chelsea. Yeah, bro, we know. You know what I'm saying?
John
We
wouldn't
know
have me
it.
no other way.
Of course not. Are you crazy? Like that's the only proper Chelsea I know. And to be honest, like if she was any other Chelsea, I'd be like, do you know what? Yeah, next. You get me? Yeah. I like realism. I like realism. So Spain. Yeah, let's get on to Spain because like, I know you live in Spain, like you said, you're supporting Spain. Chelsea has a Spanish infatuation with Spanish players. Yeah, Yeah, Atletico Madrid, the team we beat twice this season. Okay, just saying. Yeah. Um, seeing as Spain has had a slow start, but they've kind of picked it up. It's not the team that you. It's not some of the great performance, but they're doing it really nice because you've seen Spain lose their first game, their first two games, and still go to win things. What do you think Spain's chances are right now?
Right now, obviously, it depends on what happens today. Everyone expects Spain to beat Uruguay, but obviously, in a way, this is I wouldn't call it a derby because Uruguay and Spain have their colonial history and all that sort of stuff. Uruguay, Spain is relationship like on everything level, it's fine, sort of thing. But obviously, Uruguay have to win or at least get a point. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if they put up the best performance they had in their tournament. But for Spain, I mean, not being able to beat Cape Verde was probably not expected at all. Even though I think Spain were the better team in that game, but and then obviously beat Saudi Arabia 4-0. But I would say people saying that Spain will win the World Cup. I never said Spain would win this World Cup. I said France would win this
Yeah.
World Cup, and look what France are doing right now. 9 points out of 9, looking pretty good, and have a pretty favorable path to at least a quarter or even a semi. Whereas for Spain, I think it will be a difficult game against Uruguay, but you probably still expect Spain to win or at least maybe not lose. So yeah, I think obviously if Spain get a draw, I think that's more than enough to top the group, which was expected. I think ultimately, I hope and I think Spain will top the group, and that means we play the team of Group J of Algeria or Austria, whichever team finishes second in
Okay.
that. Let's say, okay, Spain progresses from that. Then it's the runner up of Group K or L in the round of 16, which is likely Colombia, Portugal, Croatia, England, or Ghana.
Oh,
So obviously, we don't know that until tomorrow night
yeah.
when those groups end. And then the quarterfinal could be the United States. Well, at the
Oh,
moment, which I
United
know I
States.
know people are doubting the stakes, but I actually said USA would can make a semifinal.
You think?
I think USA could beat Spain. I know it sounds crazy because they literally just lost to Turkey, but
Yeah.
you look at the two games USA played with that excludes the Turkey game. I could see Spain, like if there's a team that can be shocked or get dethroned as like one of the favorites getting eliminated, it would be Spain. I'll be honest. But of course, I want Spain to do well. Yes, yes, yes. And
Yeah.
can Spain
Yeah.
rely on individuals? Yes. We couldn't beat Cape Verde without Yamal or Nico Williams. We then played Yamal against Saudi Arabia as a starter, and we won the game 4-0.
But then,
You know,
sometimes Spain is like a pressure cooker, slow cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
After a
but
slow start,
I
and
would
and
say
and
Spain. The last time Spain won a knockout game at the World Cup when they last lifted the trophy of 2010. Didn't win a knockout game in 2014. 2018 lost to Russia. And let's not forget,
oh
Russia at that
yeah,
time aren't
yeah,
that good. 2022 lost to Morocco. And I'll be honest, I know Morocco are good right now, but come on,
yeah.
losing to Russia and Morocco. I
Hey,
wouldn't
bro,
be
bro,
shocked
I
if,
have to stop you there. I have to stop you right there. But you didn't lose to Iceland. Yeah.
oh
So
yeah,
carry on.
true. Yeah. I would say if the World Cup was called the European Championship, Spain wins
Yeah.
it. But Spain and World Cups aren't that good. So in a way, I'm not surprised that we haven't really started the tournament well. It's just typical Spain at World Cups these days. So I still think Spain can go far, but to win it
Mm.
right now, I don't see it because if Yamal doesn't play, I obviously I'll find out the lineup probably during this show. If Yamal starts, I think he has to start because he is literally the reason why we beat Saudi Arabia the other day, because we didn't start him against Cape Verde. And look what happened. We played Gavi and Ferran Torres as the wingers. I'm like, why? Why? You know, if Yamal's fit enough to play, just start him. That's what we did against Saudi Arabia. We bitch slapped them 3-0 by halftime, and we subbed off Yamal
Yeah,
because we were winning 3-0.
him slapping.
So I would say against Uruguay should be the same. I'll be honest. I think it should be the same team that started against Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
Um, can Spain get found out with how they play? Yeah, because if Yamal's not at his best, then it's really just a midfield battle. And to be honest, you know, Pedri, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz weren't that good against Cape Verde. It's Cape Verde. That's the thing.
That's fair.
yeah, yeah. But the
It's
thing
Cape
is, yeah,
Verde.
it's
Yeah.
okay, but do you know what it is, bro? That Cape Verde is a shit team. I understand that.
Well,
And this is
actually,
the
they're unbeaten,
okay.
and
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
I
They're
understand.
not a shit. They're not a shit team, but you know what I'm going when I'm saying this. It's like
Yeah.
they're not one of the elites when it comes to player wise. They're more on passion. And you know what? Yeah, the group stages. This is what like. Okay, how I can compare the World Cup to? You lot are gonna think I'm mad when I say this. It's like the FA Cup, right?
Yeah.
The beauty in these kind of competitions is that earlier on, like any team can beat any team. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
Spain will walk out thinking that they are the favourites to at least get to the quarters, yeah, minimum, yeah, quarters minimum, right? They're gonna roll Cape Verde out of the park. To be honest, everyone thought that.
I
Me,
thought that.
you,
Yeah.
yeah, like everyone thought that, yeah, because we're talking about player to player wise, and even on your bad day, you should have won that match. But just because it's one on paper, just like the FA Cup, right? It doesn't mean anything because all you need to do is defend as a team and attack as a team. And do you know what? Yeah, have a great day. And their keeper at 41 years old had a great day. This is what I'm saying. Because sometimes, don't get me wrong, just don't get me wrong, man. Sometimes you could say how poor Spain are because you know what? Yeah, they had plenty chances,
Yeah.
but that's kind of be disingenuous to Cape Verde
Yeah.
because that's for them, that's like a win. Yeah. They drew with the mighty Spain. And I respect that. This is what I'm saying, like, because like when it comes to when if this was England, Spain, France, Germany, or some of the big hitters, right? That would have been poor. It's like that whole you remember Man United Grimsby thing? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
laughing and joking, but then you got to kind of pull it as look what Grimsby done. You get me? They play their
Or like
heart
was it Macclesfield beating Palace?
Macclesfield. Yeah, Macclesfield beating Palace. It's those things there. You got to remember that I don't like being disingenuous sometimes because you know what, you're coming from a more emotional standpoint because you're supporting that team. I'm coming from a more like, you know what, yeah, I like to see the underdogs do that sometimes. Like
Yeah.
when it gets to the last 16, then you know what, kick Cape Verde the fuck out because now it's time for ballers to ball. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's the
Chelsea, what do you think about it before? While I enter these fucking two frauds, is what I'm saying. Because one calls me the man with many names. Yeah, the other pussy, yeah, was the second person who started off this fucking Donchenko thing. The motherfucker, big up my G. You're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It went all funny then.
Yeah,
No, my thoughts on Spain
yeah.
and tonight's game. I think it should be an easy game for Spain, to be fair. Well, you'd hope so, but obviously they did get off to a bit of a shit start. And it's expected with a man like Ferran Torres running the front line for them.
Oh, the memes like like you know how X Twitter has auto translate or whatever. The Spanish memes of Ferran Torres after that game. Oh,
They are hilarious.
Sorry
There's
for cutting
obviously
you off.
quite a few new players that. Oh, go on, Don.
No, before you start, yeah, King, you're a pussy, yeah. Sorry, Papa Charles. Go on, and I'll explain why afterwards.
There's quite a few, obviously, some players that I want to keep a very close eye on. One of them being Grimaldo now. So we'll be keeping a close eye on him. Then obviously you've got a few athletic players. And then obviously Cucurella, the snake. that has decided to leave Chelsea, was supposed to go to Atletico Madrid and then decided to go to
Real Madrid.
But didn't you not wanted to sell him before?
yes. To Chelsea.
Yeah, did you not want to sell him like a season or 2 seasons ago?
Yeah, we did, but I was just more annoyed, Don, at the fact that he was very much like agreeing personal terms with Atletico Madrid and then when they sodded off to Barca. Real Madrid, sorry.
Yeah, well, it's guaranteed to win trophies, isn't it? I like Atletico.
Boring. But
Oh.
yeah, no, I think Spain will do well tonight, and I think it'd be about 4-1. If again, like you got to have the right players playing. Lamine Yamal has to be starting. If you want to go and play proper football and win stuff, you have to start Lamine Yamal. Of course, I understand that you don't want to start him in every single game because he is young and you don't want to ruin his career. But that's what Barcelona are doing. They're playing him 90 minutes a game. But unfortunately, this is what's going to happen with these young players. They're going to get overused. You want him to play, but then you don't. Don.
I'm you know what? Yeah, hey, Gareth don't get his life for Friday Night Madness. Do you know what? Yeah, fuck you, Prime. Yeah, let's just keep it like that. Fuck you. Yeah, and King. Yeah, so Chelsea. Do you know what? Yeah, you're right in certain. This, like, to be honest, you're right in it because sometimes, do you know, with females just say they're right. You know what I'm saying, and then cuss one of the man. Not with the predictions, but that's for another day. King, you're a fucking pussy, yeah. My man come on the stream, yeah. Like swagged out as usual. That's what I'm saying. The hat matching the clothing, right? Like he knows that I always rep that and I respect that kind of thing to you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a coward man myself, if you see it, yeah. But he keeps on doing his fucking pussy or PSG thing, blood. You know what I'm saying? He thinks I don't know this thing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, PSG. You know what I'm saying? This like I haven't even flossed this yet, blood. Yeah, I haven't even flossed this yet. And my man's coming on stream with that fucking PSG hat, blood. You know what?
What do you mean? It's for France. They were playing earlier today. I was watching that game.
France, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's France.
Man.
Yeah.
Them moves, you know what I'm saying? PSG, man, of course.
Mate,
man, got represent.
I don't give a blood clot, blood. You get me, yeah?
Hey, man,
you
know when come outside, man. The moves is about, man.
Hey, you know when bro, do you know when we link up, blood, and then I see that PSG hat, blood, I'm gonna feed it to my dog. You know this, innit? Yeah? You know this, innit? I got a little French bulldog, brother. You know what I'm saying? But it can be vicious when I say so. I'm just joking. We got hope good, blood. What you man saying about France?
France. Well, you can hear me now, yeah?
No, not France. Sorry, Spain.
Spain. I'm sort of like yet to be fully impressed by them. So hopefully today they put on a little show and start to properly feel their way into their tournament. Who did they play? They played last game?
Uruguay. Oh, the previous game, Saudi. Yeah.
I know the Cape Verde game. That Cape Verde game, it showed they were always going to struggle with without Yamal and Williams. So yeah. The next game, there's no surprise why they packed in whoever they packed in. But I want to see them against Uruguay because Uruguay is going to be going at them Bielsa ball. They said that there's beef in the Uruguay camp. Uruguay players want to park the bus. Bielsa say, no, let's go full throttle. He's saying that, you've tried to get me sacked twice already this week. So, hey, they've got trouble in paradise, I'm hearing over there. So, I want to see how Spain can sort of go into this game and just take the most out of the chaos. Just make the most out of it and fully spank them as well. Then I'll be like, okay, Spain, yeah, they're feeling their way properly into the tournament. Yamal, you got to put on a show now, my boy. Everyone else is showing now. You got Elise, Dembele, Mbappe, Messi. You're the next up. So this is your time, Yamal. We need to see another performance from you. So that's sort of what I'm feeling on Spain. And I think they haven't conceded as well. They conceded the goal.
But
so
like up against the attack of Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia.
So it was Saudi, of course.
And Uruguay, meh.
Yeah, Uruguay
all busy.
you know what it is sometimes. I swear, when you face a team that's so rubbish, yeah, like you drop to their levels. Like the other day I played
Yeah,
the game. We won 6-0, but we left like 15 goals out there. So I was like, nah,
yeah,
we dropped our standard, and sometimes that's what happens. You see it, it's mostly Man United. Man United, when they're known to, even Chelsea, they're known to when they're playing against like lesser teams, boom, they can just get punched in the nose. But
Ooh,
when they're
that
playing
hurts.
against stronger teams, they can sometimes raise their games. And obviously, not for Chelsea, for Arsenal, but you saw Michael Carrick. He beat all the bigger teams. He done us all in. He done what? Arsenal. Did he do Chelsea?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Liverpool, City.
yeah,
Done us
Not
all.
yeah,
So yeah. So those type of teams you can just drop to different people's standards. So I'm interested to see when later on in the tournament, when you got a proper game like a Spain v France, like a Portugal, or even like the next tier, because even Uruguay, come on, we're not expecting them to go far. I swear they still got
nah,
Darwin Nunes.
Yeah.
he's
yeah,
I got Valverde. And we were obviously
Come
rate him, but
on,
I
he's
I
can't.
been
swear
trouble.
that
He's been
defender
trouble.
Jimenez, have they still got Godin? Is he like
No,
50
Jimenez,
like a shower in that?
Jimenez is not in the team. Godin's not in the team.
That's the Uruguay team.
Ronald Araujo's not there.
That's the Uruguay.
So it's
Yeah,
dusty. So
with
yeah.
yeah.
Bielsa.
It's one of them. I don't want to be too unfair to Spain, so I just want them to just go and put the team to the sword like they should. So yeah, I won't make a full-on judgment on them until the next opponent. I don't know who they're gonna face in the next round, but I feel like it might be a tricky opponent.
I think it's either Austria or Algeria.
Mm.
Depends on what happens in that.
See, yeah, I mean Algeria for me are an interesting one because they've obviously got Mahrez. Obviously Mahrez his last year. I'd
Yeah,
say
he's been trouble.
season.
I would say.
We've got Mazda. We've got is Benassi still
Mazda.
playing? Benassi still playing for Algeria? I'm not sure he's still playing. I've got a few. Eight Nori as well. So I've got some good players in the team. But it's just that whereas Algeria can, Austria are decent players as well. But again, Austria are a weird team as well. But no, but both
Hey,
got interesting.
They were okay against Argentina the other day.
Yeah, it was just Messi being Messi. Again, honestly, that guy's just mad. 39
Fucking
years
hell,
old.
this. What is that? Sorry, there's some fucking something cooling on my ceiling. Fucking hell, like this heat is bringing out all kinds of madness.
Yeah, all
Spurs
sorts of
fans.
creepy crawlies.
Spurs fandom. Spurs mutant.
Yeah, it's a Spurs mutant, man. He's fucking big engine. He's trying to attack me, the bastard. Sorry, lad. But do you know what? Yeah, I hope Spain crashes out and burns.
Wow.
I'm gonna say that shit up with that.
Rodri fitness. Yeah.
Fuck Rodri, bro. That's what I'm saying. Rodri's supposed to be fit all like 3/4 of the season. He ain't really done much, has he? Like, hey,
No,
wait a minute.
I don't care. I'm taking it. Here he is off early. I'm taking it.
No, I'm just joking. Like, we all got an affection for Spain. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
To be honest, they haven't started off well, but I see them going to the quarterfinals minimum. I can't see them winning this,
No,
but
not for me.
Yeah,
going to the quarterfinals, like to be fair, they're more like a one-trick pony. They don't know any other way to play. You get me? Because they're like the tick attack is good, but
it's not really. Yeah,
do you know why I don't think they're gonna go past the quarterfinals? Because of the referees. In the past, for me, referees there's a lot of free kicks and fouls that they would have given. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when Spain is going to come up against, let's say, a high octane, aggressive team, that's going to kick the shit out of them. Yeah, France. Yeah, like France, or one of the African nations, like one of the top African
Not
nations.
England. But not England. No.
England, bro, England will beat Spain. I guarantee you, England will beat Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then when they do come up against one of those nations that's very athletic and very aggressive, they're gonna fold over because, for one, they're used to diving. Yeah, we all know this. They used to, like, as soon as you touch their shoulder, oh, my big toe's hurting me. You know what I'm saying? So and because of the referees aren't buying, none of the players diving, which I'm liking. And the players are, and the referees letting these aggressive tackles go, bro. That's my kind of shit. Bro. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. When you come against man like me, you better go gym. You hit me? Because man ain't gonna run over you. Man gonna run right through your blood clot. You hit me? And that's what the referees are letting go. And that's why I don't think Spain is gonna go any further than the quarterfinals. So
Haaland
what
against
you saying?
the support and that Spain backline. Haaland against that backline. No. Bro, that France Norway game today, I almost have thought put Haaland, Odegaard, and the good players that team. I'm not saying that they win that game, but I think it's not 4-1.
Yeah, but Dembele was.
But 10.
Maybe
If Haaland
5-3.
plays, Upamecano and who are next to him are not being Haaland. Bro, that defense was shaky in France.
Well, the only thing is, I also don't read
Is
Norway.
injured.
Haaland, no, I think
Norway. No, Norway. They just rotated their entire team, literally.
For no reason at all.
And now
Yeah, they probably done it tactically. Who they gonna play? There must be
Ivory Coast.
Larson, bro. What is this guy doing, man? That penalty was shocking. That pen. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, that bum. What's his name?
Strand Larson.
Bro, that's Erling a penalty, bro. He'll bury that penalty. That's mine, yeah. I don't know why.
Lame penalty.
No, that's true.
He's Norwegian. Damn.
Yo, King, you been hella quiet. Before we get off this Spain bullshit, this paella bullshit, bro. Yeah, what do you think about Spain?
I think they have too many problems. I think they have too many problems to win a tournament. I think they had something that worked in the Euros and they broke it. The fact that they're not using Nico Williams on the left wing, I know he's had a bad season, but they need that pace. You saw in the first game, no pace on the wings. They were very predictable and easy to defend against. They need it on both sides because Yamal's going to get doubled up. So what you need on the other side is another pacey winger that can run in behind and that can cause problems as well. They don't have that. They don't have an out-and-out number 9. That's another issue. So they do not have anyone to, go long and have the ball stick to. And for some reason, they're using Unai Simon over David Raya in goal. So
I still say Unai Simon is better than Raya for the national team. That's what I would say.
Yeah, but it's not. Let's be honest. Who's the better keeper? Who's going to make the saves to win you a tournament? It's not going to be Unai Simon.
Raya.
But Unai Simon did win the Euros.
You got to upgrade, man. You got to upgrade. Yeah. Certain positions, if you get an upgrade, you got to upgrade.
I feel like Unai Simon has at least earned his right. That's what I would say. He's earned his right, I would say.
I think he's one of the reasons you lose the title.
Is he even the second best? Is he better than that Garcia guy?
Juan Garcia? No, I don't think he's better than him either. So you're using your third best keeper? That doesn't make sense
good
to
with
me.
his feet?
No, that's another problem. That's with their defenders and everything.
I would say it's more of what you said earlier with the pacey wingers of like Nico and Yamal, which we didn't see in the opening game. Because I think one of the reasons why Spain won that Euros 2 years ago was because it was a whole new ground of football that no one expected Spain to play, and Spain beat Italy. They beat Italy, Croatia, England, France, Germany, basically the big 5 European nations along the way. Whereas obviously that was with 2 years ago with a whole different Spain. But now this Spain team is on a 32 game unbeaten run. People know about Yamal, people know about how Spain plays and what Cape Verde did very well against Spain. Yes, obviously Cape Verde barely had anything to attack, but if you're resolute and defend, then you don't concede against Spain. And obviously, Saudi Arabia was stupid to play how they played against Spain. And you saw in that Cape Verde game, if Yamal started, now would he had started or played the whole game? I don't know. But Yamal, when he came on against Cape Verde, Spain were way better. Not saying Spain would have scored because they didn't. But Yamal was way better than what Ferran Torres or what Gavi was offering. But that was 20 minutes left to go or something. If Yamal played maybe 45 minutes, maybe Spain win that game. So I think it's partly the manager's fault. I don't blame the goalkeeping or defense, because I mean, Spain have come up against Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia's attack, which is like pretty easy. Like Unai Simon hasn't actually made like a save yet. So if you play the David Raya or Joan Garcia, it wouldn't matter because Spain wouldn't concede anyway. Maybe we'll see in like an hour and a half from now. But I still think Unai Simon isn't the problem. It's more about the attack of Spain and whether the partnership of a Kubasi Laporte works, because coming up against Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia's attack, but what if Spain comes up against what I said earlier, a USA, who are way better attacking wise than a Cape Verde or Saudi Arabia, or even Austria, if that is the next round game, or Portugal, or a England, whoever it may be. So I do agree that I want Spain to win it, the World Cup, but I do feel like quarterfinal is what I feel like is the maximum level of this team right now. But yeah.
I heard that. Yeah, let's get off this Spain like paella bullshit. Chelsea there.
I'm here.
You fraud. Unfortunately, I have to go and say the fucking Pussios team that beat my team in the fucking Champions League, France, and that Dembele hat trick today. Everyone thought that Mbappe was going to be the star in France right now, but it seems like he's folded and conceded to the current Ballon d'Or winner. What are your thoughts on France?
I've only literally watched one game of France this World Cup. Because of the timing, it's so hard to watch them. But it's hard to judge on them because I haven't really watched them. But I still think they're going to go on and win the World Cup. Even though I said Brazil, but I was just trolling.
Brazil.
But I think France will end up in the finals of the World Cup, and unfortunately, I do think it will be Mbappe to get the winner as well. I think he's going to shock it and get the winner to win the World Cup. I could be wrong.
I heard that. Well, to be honest, as long as it's I'll give my thoughts afterwards. Rizzy, man, big up, man. You haven't said much, man. What are you saying, my G? You good?
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up, everybody. I'm just here listening and taking in everything everybody's saying. Yeah, man. I enjoy the World Cup. At this before the start, people have them criticism and whatever them have to say about the World Cup. But overall, it has been a good tournament so far. Some of the teams, like people like didn't give a chance. They punch above their weight. Like even like Cape Verde. I've been impressed with Cape Verde. Yeah. Even 80 the other day. I know they went home, but that game is just because of their inexperience and but there's a lot they can take out from that game. But overall, man, I have France as my favorite to win the game, to win the World Cup, the overall tournament, because the France team is stacked to me. In like you have 3 quality players in every position. Cause as you mentioned about what's his name, Mbappe doesn't have to be the star. Dembele is there, Adaman's there. You have Doué is there, Olise is there.
Bakola, Shirky on the bench as well. Madness, man. Yeah.
You
see the thing,
and so on.
Hey, Rizzy, I'm sorry, but Mbappe does have to be the star because he's been built up for so many years since he was 17 in that Monaco team. It's either he has to be the star or he's a failed wonder kid.
But wouldn't you say it was the star at the last World Cup for them? Because that Argentina match, bro. The way I saw him put that game on his back.
Yeah? The thing is, that's one match. When I say a star, I mean you're having a great tournament.
Yeah.
That's one match. Let's like this year, a screw has enough. I've seen fucking Robbie Savage be good in one game. This is what I'm saying. But it's like this year. When I talk about Mbappe, or when I hear people talk about Mbappe, what Mbappe are they talking about? Are they talking about the Monaco Mbappe? because after Monaco, he's fucking failed for me. You know what I'm saying? He's had one of like big moments. Yeah, he does have big moments, but there's a reason why he even come close to the Ballon d'Or. You get me? Like for me, Dembele is more of a star than what he is. For me, Dembele's a star. He's the brand. Like I just think he's overhyped. Like, sorry, my opinion. I just think he's overhyped.
Overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in a game like this today, yeah, where was it Norway changed near enough all their team. Apart from that first that shot that he had in, what was it? The first, I think it was 35 seconds or something just like that. That he could have scored. He had another chance in like the 36th minute. It was a good chance and the keeper got low. He didn't really do much.
Thing is, Don, I would like to see that game played again, but this time the bald idiot in charge of Norway plays his proper first team, Haaland, against that. Because I think France drop back a bit with Haaland because they'll know that if they let one of the counter attack too much, as France often do, he'll score, and that's where France. Look, this isn't me saying go at front, but I think France are great, but their back line. If you've got Erdegaard and Haaland and that, and Musa and Bob on the counter attack against you, you've got a big man up front. He'll score. So I think that game. I think France will still win the game. Maybe a narrow win. I think that's kind of where I'm at with that.
Do you know what? I'll say something right now, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I don't think France is going to win the World Cup. I haven't been impressed with them, not one bit. I've been impressed with moments. I've been impressed with Elise, but then Elise does this for Bayern Munich week in, week out. Those that watch Bayern Munich will understand that. You know what I'm saying? But I actually haven't been. Like, honestly, it's like a better team today. Like Norway, the reason why Norway didn't get nothing out of that game was because they missed a penalty. Because at that time, if they scored that penalty just after half time, yeah, it would have been a completely different match with their style. Now, just remember they changed heavily, but yet they was in the match for so long. So this is what, like, honestly, if we're going off today or the last few games, like they were my favorites, but I'm slowly changing my mind because they don't look good, mate. They look like actually I'm not gonna say it. So someone else go on.
What was that their first back line? Because also whoever that left back was, he was taking.
Oscar Bob was rinsing him. It was rinsing, and Bob ain't that good, by the way. Bob's good, but ain't that good.
Yeah, so, no, I'm talking about Norway because I swear every goal came from that side.
So, Norway's backline, bro, that's Achilles heel. It is like up front they're good, but again, if you don't have this man playing, then you're screwed. So yeah, it's what I said before. If this guy wants to take Norway far, you got to play him every game. Like in the day, right? Haaland's their biggest star. It is what it is. Like you have to use him.
Alexander
Sorloth.
Oh, he's terrible.
Bro,
I really rate him.
Propaganda.
No, I really rate him.
Sorry, what are you doing?
I do.
No, they changed their back line, Norway. They changed their whole team.
So
they didn't care about the game. Let's be honest, they didn't care about the game. That's the good thing, though.
They should have done. They should have cared about it.
No, man. They didn't need to win the group. They were happy enough to finish second. That's what they thought they were going to do.
And now it's Ivory Coast, Norway.
Yeah. And it's going to be a fresh Haaland. Fresh Haaland, you know what I'm saying? He can recharge his batteries. And Ivory Coast are going to get toasted by him. Why play the third game when you're already through? What France did was dumb. Rest your star players. There's no need to play the third game if you're already through. And
do you think Norway done a Gareth Southgate? You know when they they play the weak team on purpose so they can get the better side.
Yeah, pretty much. That's you know what I'm saying.
I guess in another way, let's say France, obviously Deschamps wasn't actually on the touchline because of the passing of his mother, but I think you could say in a different way, like momentum for France. They beat Norway, and the one impressive guy in that game was, well, obviously Dembele getting a hat trick. If you get, and Dembele's never scored in a tournament before this World Cup. He's now gotten a hat trick heading into the knockouts, where they will probably play. I think it's either Sweden or maybe Belgium, or then
Sweden.
think it's
This will
Eventually,
depend.
it'll become Germany. It becomes Netherlands or Morocco, and then
Jokero's
you're in the
McConnell,
semifinals.
all right.
I do think that, like, I wouldn't say it's dumb, but I think also France did have the advantage whereby a draw was good enough for them to top the group. But now they have obviously Dembele scoring a hat trick. Doué just scored in the last minute. So I think France or still I'll be honest, probably still the favorites. I would say them or Argentina, one of the two.
Joe, who Norway will play if they beat Ivory Coast potentially.
Brazil or Japan?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, and Gabriel on the World Cup stage. That'll be a lot of fun. WrestleMania.
Mate, that's mad. Can you imagine
That's
that? Can you imagine that?
That's
Box
blockbuster
office.
right there.
Imagine
More
if
doubt,
it's Japan, Ivory Coast. How about that?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I Wakanda forever, blood. This is what I'm saying.
Oh.
No, man,
I've kept meaning to ask. Anthony Taylor, did he not get picked to ref this World Cup?
No. I think he was. No.
fuck Anthony
didn't.
Taylor, man.
I think him and
Anthony Taylor just refereed the
But I ain't seen
Senegal
him.
Iraq
He's
game.
there.
Yeah, he
He
was.
He
Yeah, he
must
did.
have
He
got
gave
replaced by
reference
the
to it.
girls. I see a
Yeah.
couple women referees.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No,
big.
Anthony Taylor ref the Senegal Rock game.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we actually had
Oh, I
both
don't know
games
so much.
earlier today.
But is that a first? A female referee in the World Cup? I swear it must be.
Yeah, because there's two of them as well. There's
No,
two of them as
But
well.
you know, like this is what I'm saying. I ain't heard nothing about it. They ain't made like it's a big thing, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the
But
American
even-
female one was bad.
there
Oh my
was
days.
from 22. Germany and Costa Rica had a female ref. 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mate, that's
and I'll say
I see them those doing better than some of these crazy refs.
yeah.
I see some crazy refs. The one. Oh my days, England, Ghana. We're gonna get there. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, yeah,
England.
yeah. No. Once we
England,
finish with France, I'll ask one more. Okay, do you know what? Yeah, fuck that shit because I know people gotta go in like an hour or so. Everyone give me their player of the tournament so far. Give me your player of the tournament so far and give me your underachiever so far. You know what I'm saying? And then let's talk about England. Who would like to start this one off? This is a Royal Rumble. So someone take this shit.
For me, player of the tournament, I'll go different because I know who everyone will say. I won't pick the Argentine number 10. I will go with. I will go with. You know what? I'll go very left field. I'll go for an underway-ish team. I think Weston McKennie's been very good at this World Cup. So you know what? I'll be very different. I'll say McKennie is there, and then underachievers. I'll be honest. If they lose against New Zealand later today, Belgium.
Yeah, that's
with the group they have, and to not have a single win yet, and if they lose to New Zealand, they get grouped in 4th place. So I would say Belgium's because I thought Belgium, because before this World Cup they beat Tunisia like 5-2, they beat USA 5-2 as well, that sort of thing, and then they go on to fail to beat Egypt, fail to beat Iran, and potentially later in a few hours may fail or get grouped by losing to New Zealand. Elijah Just, Chris Wood. So I would say Belgium, and even if Belgium progress, I think they get knocked out in the next knockout game, whether that's Australia or whoever it may be they play. I think Belgium have been. I think KDB this term. Sorry, Luke. I think KDB. I think he's past it. Him and Modric, I think, have been very underwhelming. From like the legend, like Messi turned up, CR7 finally turned up. I think KDB and Modric are the two that I've been disappointed by in terms of those type of players, like the old-ish players. So I would say Belgium's my underachievers, and Weston McKennie as my very left field player of the tournament because everyone will say Messi.
Trump paid
Okay.
you for that, yeah.
All right.
Trump
Well, do you know what?
paid
Fuck it. Yeah, go, Liam. I was gonna go next, but go to, bro. Go to.
Okay. Best player, I'll go Messi. I just feel from what I've seen from almost 39-year-old now, doing 5 goals in a tournament. I don't give a shit. He's unbelievable. Best of all time.
Mm.
Yeah, I know King's different opinion of that. I know he does, but that's fine. But with regard to yeah, trust me. I know, but I'll go 39-year-old Messi is the best player. Young player, I'm going to go for Bouardi in Morocco because now
Yeah, decent.
apparently we'll look at him, see, from what I've been told, but apparently, but I can see why. He's obviously 18, so still in his first year in men's football. But what he did against Brazil and what he did against Scotland as well, for 18 years old, for playing in the first World Cup for Morocco, he's done a very, very good job. So I'll give him young player so far. Best team, I'd say France, but again, yeah, France or USA right now, I'd say, in terms of performance so far. Underachievers, to me, Turkey. I'm sorry. How are you going out of the World Cup with that team? How? Have you got Goulart, Kadioglu, Yildiz, Yilmaz? How are you going out of the World Cup, bro? How? I don't get it. Like, what is? How is that team going out? I mean, you beat USA, cool, but you have to play Paraguay 1-0 and Australia 2-0. It's a World Cup, and I'm not saying it's easy to predict, but like with that talent of squad you've got, the best generation of players you probably had ever, because of your young players, and you're doing that at a World Cup. I mean, yeah, for me, Turkey for me. I mean, look, Belgium, yeah, but Belgium we go for anyway because look, Kev's injuries have caught him up now. It is what it is. His injuries that he's had constantly. Like, that's not his fault. It just is what it is. But Belgium for me, like Doku obviously played the first game. Second goal, obviously his wife obviously had a kid.
Baby. Congratulations.
Doku. But again with Doku, like there's a lot of pressure on him as well because you got Trossard who's been absolutely terrible. When at the end we go Trossard, he's been shocking. Bro, a lot of Belgium's team have been poor in this tournament. So it's not like an individual player that's let them down. Like Lukaku, man. This guy is completely finished. I've never seen him.
When did he start?
Bro, his goal was his own goal. He came on. Oh, he scored. It wasn't a goal. They haven't even scored a goal, Belgium yet. He scored a goal.
I think the only good player for Belgium has been, well, no surprise, Courtois. The only good player.
Which isn't a good thing. That's not a good thing for Belgium.
Exactly.
I think they're consistent.
Like Cape Verde, Voizinia, their keeper is 40 years old, bro. That guy's brilliant in goal for them. Cape Verde, he's been brilliant. He's been unbelievable. Like, is it Eloy Room of Curacao as well? Been brilliant as well. Like,
yeah.
But those nations are understandable because they're not haven't got players that are there yet, so they're going to be making a lot more saves. But if Courtois is your best player for Belgium, who must be one of the more established teams now in the world, and this is what you're doing, sorry, bro. Like Iran, bro, is it Biran? Iran could have beaten them. So could have Egypt.
Yeah.
Like, Egypt have a Salah who's on decline. Marmoush has been poor, saying as it is. I watch Marmoush a lot anyway. Belgium should win this group easily. It should have done. The fact that they're doing this is a disgrace. Like, I'll do a review of it on my channel. That one.
They get grouped.
That's good for me, mate. Doku Ras, I'm taking it. Yeah, cheers.
Come on, New Zealand.
Now, for me, I'll do a quick one. Yeah. The player that surprised me the most was Felix. Do you know what Felix I'm talking about?
Not sure.
German.
Matcha.
Yeah.
Kevin Boy
has surprised me. He's 25 years old and he is a fucking beast.
He's good, man.
Like, I didn't honestly, for Dortmund, he's mid. You know what I'm saying at best.
Originally our player, Don.
This World Cup here, bro, like, do you know what? Yeah, I know they lost their last match and all of that. but he has been on for me, like, because that's the type of player that I like. I like, do you know when someone's in the middle of the park, I like it to be tough, aggressive, half turns and all of that malarkey. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, yeah, we could all go for the Messis and all of that, each to their own. I understand why you're doing that. Messi is a cut above everyone else. This is why I tried to leave him out. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, did you know, like, there's the legends and then there's human beings. You know what I'm saying? I leave legends alone. You get me? I'm saying they're on a different stratosphere.
Gods
and mortals.
Yeah, Pegasus. If you understand, you understand that. You know what I'm saying? But Felix, Felix for me has ticked every box so far. You know what I'm saying? Like to be honest, the rest of the players around him have kind of let him down. The player, I think the player that's kind of underachieved is the Bruyne. I'm still waiting for him to kick off for his nation because it shows that he's done so much when he's had other ballers around him, like a Bernardo Silva, a Fernando, whatever. He's done so much, but then when they've had their golden generation, he hasn't kicked on. He hasn't dragged them. He hasn't dragged them like he's dragged the Man City. You know what I'm saying?
I think the only green was Brazil 2018. That's
he was good there.
That was really his only like major one.
Yeah, but then bro, that's 1 year out of like 2018. Yeah. That's like 8 years ago, bro. That's 8 years ago. And then when you got like players like Messi still kicking ball, yeah, Ronaldo still kicking ball. And okay, Ronaldo isn't like Ronaldo's quarter of what he used to be, but minimum now he's still scoring goals. Even if it's just they're trying to put him on a plate from, he's still hitting the target. He's still actually having an effect, dragging 2-3 players away. You know what I'm saying? Modric hasn't hit the heights as he used to, but he's still playing his part. I don't know what the fuck. Like, what's his name? He's moving like fucking Odegaard. That's his moving like. He's like he's marking space nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, like after his last season in City, he just hasn't done much. You get me? He just hasn't like. This was the last time for him to say, do you know what? Yeah, I'm with the elite midfielders ever. You get me? He just hasn't shown me anything so far. So yeah, for me, he's the biggest flop. And the team that's not so well. The team that's underachieved it has to be Turkey, because they should have got through that group.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that. And the team that's done so well so far has been Ghana.
Yeah,
Their dark arts, yeah, I love it. And I love what they did to the team we're going to talk about afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to put respect on their name, because a lot of people say they shouldn't have been there. But do you know what, right? When you talk about a team that plays together, that sticks together, that fights together, I respect that. That's a full team. Their defense is hard. If they would just try a little bit more going forward, then you can see that they could grind out games, the 1-0, the 2-0. It's a bit like Arsenal, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, I like that shit. Yeah, it's the grinders, you get me? Like for me, it's not about always seeing the big teams. I like to see the structure of what the little teams are doing in a big pond. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the team that surprised me so far has been Ghana, just because if you're from that side of the world, they would have said, you know what, yeah, Nigeria should have been there. Yeah, Ghana's gonna be the team that's gonna finish bottom. They're gonna get battled by every other team. And so far, in my opinion, they've held their own. So big up Ghana still.
Yeah, I'll go next. Yeah, for me, the player that's turning up for me, even though I don't support them because I can't stand their fans, I get why people don't stand Arsenal fans. Brazil fans, I can't stand their fans, especially the Jamaican ones right now. If you see the videos, you know what I'm talking about. But Vinny Jr., he's been turning up. He's been turning up. Like he brought them back in the first game. That game, Brazil wasn't looking so good, but now he's bagging a couple goals now. Yeah, he's always looking to score. He's leading that attack right now. So I'll say Vinny for me. And the underwhelming team for me, even though they went through, I was looking at Sweden to do more. I was looking at them to do more, but then they have Southgate sorry, not Southgate, Potter as a coach. So yeah, because when I watch them, it's like they're so passive. They take so long to get into games. Like I was watching the game with them in Japan, and Japan was knocking it around them. Japan was deep moving to those mans. The only, and I was looking at the game, I was like, get Gyökeres and Isak on the ball, get Ayari, get those men on the ball, like
Alanga.
and Elanga, he had a good, he scored a banger though, but they were non-existent, bro, in the game.
Yeah.
Gyökeres only had the only shot at the end of the first half. So Japan could have won that game. They were the better team in that game. Sweden only started to turn up in the dying, like in the last 20 minutes of the game. So, and before that, I wasn't really impressed with them also. So they've been underwhelming to me. I think they need to improve, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that. Chelsea. Did you say yours?
Now, do you want me to do mine?
Yeah, go on. See, this is Chelsea, people. This is Chelsea, which is trying to be nice, yeah. Now let her jump into your stream, yeah. I swear to God, she is such a fraud. It's unbelievable, yeah. Like Chelsea by name, Chelsea by nature, fraudulent. Yeah, me. On and off the field.
All right, my best player has probably got to be John McGinn. I'm trolling. No, it's got to be. Is it Vasinia, the goalkeeper?
Virginia.
John McGinn, you know. John McGinn, all right.
But that goalkeeper,
You're an idiot.
I saw the goals he let in the last game against Uruguay. That was match fix. It was match fix. They paid him.
But I think he's been. Personally, I think he's been really good, and like for a team like Cape Verde as well, that people don't expect to do well. I think he's done well as a goalkeeper, and for his age as well. Obviously he's younger than Don, but
What? What?
Strays.
You piece of
Shots fired.
Nah, bro, what? This is madness.
I can't even look at your face, little boy. You know, like you're a fucker. You know, so, man, that was unnecessary. Yeah. See.
sorry, Dom. You know I've got love for you.
I know.
My underachievers are probably Turkey though.
Brush off as well. Fuck you know. Okay.
Right, underachievers are Turkey.
Yeah.
Best team. I'm still trying to debate, but I feel like I'm gonna have to go with Argentina. I feel like
Why?
Again, it's hard because I've not watched every single game. I think I've pretty much watched every single Argentina game. No, fuck you. It's either Argentina or Brazil.
Okay. One second.
I'm just reading the comment.
Okay, 1 second. Argentina or Brazil? I wonder why.
What was the next one? I can't remember.
Oh, I wonder why. No, who's been under? Okay, you've got the underachievers on. You've got the overachievers. What is it? Best and worst player so far.
Best player. Well, I said that Vasinia, I didn't like that goalkeeper, but the worst player. I'm sorry, it's going to have to be Madueke, the fraud. He shouldn't even be in that World Cup.
I was going to say Cole Palmer, but I guess we're still trying to find him. It is what it is. It's just what's like what's that.
10, damn you. 47.
67. Do you know what? Yeah, if I'm 67, people, the saying is true. Right. Black don't crack. You hear what I'm saying, people? Yeah. Be like, I ain't got no grey hair either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom,
No
boom,
hair.
boom, boom.
No hair.
Alright, I heard that. Yeah, with your fucking ginger box beard, mate. That was unnecessary.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
give
Ginger box. What the?
Yeah, exactly. We're taking it.
Hey, you know, fucking hell. 67-10. You know, yeah. You know, sometimes, I hate you, you know, I hate you. Yeah.
You say.
Mikel Marino starting.
44.
Because Marino started.
Yeah, and Yamal starting. So okay, that's good.
Wait, Mikel Marino starting.
Yeah, in midfield with Pedri and Rodri. That's
Yeah,
the
no, they're
midfield.
trying to lose, aren't they?
What the fuck is that midfield? What the fuck? Jesus.
Yeah, they're trying to lose. I'm gonna lie to you, man.
Good luck.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Dennis Wenson
The match fixing again.
an
Marino. What the?
It's gonna be an Aardman character, man. He's the Fuente, bro. Fraudulent.
Lorente right back. Kvaratskhelia.
Inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, my brother. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, yeah.
apparently,
good luck.
What happened to Lorente? Why is he at right back? Like, wasn't he like originally like in midfield, a wing, a wide player?
I think it's one
Right.
of those. Like,
Options must be limited.
yeah.
Lorente, he's very hit and miss. He's very like can play as a he can play as a right back or in the midfield.
Have I not seen him right wing?
Oh, God. Right. Oh, man. Prime.
I mean, if they make it, they didn't make it this time. So
They make it.
if they make it, you know what I mean.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? Do you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna take my inner canoe. You don't know what age I am. I'm just gonna make a passport. I might as well. You know what I'm saying, people? Yeah. Get on the treadmill, lose some of this muscle, yeah, and you never know. 2030, here I come.
So he's saying you're 37.
The question is, on your passport, what's your name actually going to be on the passport? Donchenko, Don Kepa, Fraud C.
Okay, carry on. Don Teta, go on, that's fine. Yeah, Donald Charles.
Donald Charles, yeah.
What you call me, Fraud C?
Fraud C, yeah. What's the other ones?
Anything else? Any more insults? Go on.
Don Nacho.
No, you're going too far right there. You're going too far right there. That's your player, like, you know what I'm saying? No. Do not put that in existence. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the words of affirmation around here. You know what I'm saying, family? Yeah? Bloody hell, you lot taking a piss, you know. Do you know what? Yeah, we was talking about fucking.
Luis,
do you know
what? Flow Rider.
Flow Rider.
No, it's Luis.
Nigerian age.
Luis, no.
Yeah, he is. Oh yeah, I saw it the other day. I think he's 29 now, Martins. But he was like 18 in Pro 3.
Is he taking a piss? What's wrong with you people?
This chat's mad tonight. It's fucking mental.
Yeah, it's bloody mad. Like, do you know what it is? Yeah, like I can't blame Floyd because this pussy went here, but I blame this motherfucker right there. Yeah, because he's the one that called me Donchenko. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Yeah, it's fucking you bastard. You. Yeah.
Great
Donchenko.
Name.
And then the one after him, yeah, was calling me the man of many names, yeah, and now people making many names.
Yeah, see, my one was just a private joke. You get me? It was just it weren't meant to go the way it went.
So it got public.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was just a private joke.
Okay. There was Liam Racina, which was the light skin version, and then now there's Liam Dunlap. Are you taking a piss? Oh.
Liam.
Okay, people. Okay, what I'll do is, yeah. Okay, let's. Okay.
Nah, not Dom Wisser. Nah, come on.
Don Whistle,
Don-
that's a good one. That's a good one, man.
Okay, people, vote for your best name, yeah, right now, right? Everyone on the panel, everyone in the panel, pick one of the names, and the one with the most votes from you lot. What I will do is I'll go by that name next week. Yeah, yeah.
Is it
And I'm really gonna hate
unanimous?
it.
Don
Is
Yeah.
it
Bueno.
unanimous,
Oh,
people?
nah. Don Bueno. So,
You know what? I actually like Dunlap.
I don't know, man. Donchenko
Alright.
Charles is, I a remix.
No,
I like
no,
that one.
Don Cena.
Don Nacho, I like that one. Don
Don
Nacho.
Teta is also good. You know what I'm saying?
Don Matata. Oh, bro, it's madness.
Don Lap. Do you know what it is? Don Lap. Don Lap. Okay, let's not use this one because that sounds like a fiddle diddle. Is what I'm saying, if you know what I mean. So let's not think. Don Truth, yeah. Do you know what I like this one? Yeah, because I like R Truth.
Yeah, I like that.
I
No,
like
yeah,
R-Truth. I like
legend.
Pedro Don Toro. This sounds like a porno star, blood. What are we talking about, blood? That's some
It's
kind
like
of
Colombian
dominatrix.
talk now.
Yeah.
Pedro Dono.
Roll with Mandingo in
Dante,
them, man.
Dante, I like this one. It seems sometimes there can not be a fraud. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
He's always a
so-
fraud.
okay. So Black, give your name. What do you think?
You know what the name is, my brother?
Donchenko Charles. Yeah, I get that. King, what you saying?
Same here, man. Remix Donchenko Charles.
Okay, that's two. Luke.
Pardon? Sorry?
What do you think? Okay, out of all of the names that you've heard people call me and in the chat, right? I hope it's not this one because I don't feel like doing the dominatrix thing out here, bro. You hear what I'm saying? Like,
What's the
I'll
Charles for?
I'll say Don Whipper. That's the best one that is. Yeah, Don
Who?
But
Whipper.
he was called Donald Charles, and then
Donald Charles.
Donchenko Charles.
Donchenko. So it's not okay. So Blacker, what are you saying? Donchenko to get the Charles, yeah. King, what are you saying?
No, we got to get the Donchenko in. It got to be Donchenko.
Okay,
Whatever
Donchenko.
one, same one.
I'm
That's
the
it.
Same one, yeah. So
Same.
same.
Donchenko.
Okay, I need one more and then it's unanimous. Rizzy, what are you saying?
Bro. Yeah. I kind of have a new one. But I like the Donchenko. Look at it, spin it into a positive, bruh. Don't think about Zinchenko. Think about Shevchenko.
Mate, you're a pussy. Yeah?
No,
Bro. But I was thinking about a name called Donatelli. Not Martinelli, Balotelli.
Mine was me.
But
Yeah.
it's the Donchenko.
Okay,
The Donchenko slaps, bro. The Donchenko.
That
Lewis
comment, Donny Blue.
mental. Lewis went mad. That's a red card.
You got to keep it respectful. There's a female in here.
Yeah, that's it's a
Animal.
red
What
card.
the hell is that?
Right.
No, bro.
Don't
Donny
even think about it.
Nah. Luis, nah.
Okay,
Don't
we're
even
gonna
ask.
we're gonna bypass that one, yeah. Blacker, you said Donatello. What's it? You could say Donatello.
Donchenko.
Donchenko. Okay, 10.
I'll go with Pedro Dono.
Man, just porno starred me off, mate. Chelsea, what you saying?
I'm going Don Nacho as we know your favourite player.
But yeah, stop talking about the love of your life like that. Sorry. That's the lap. I apologize. You know what I'm
They're both the wrong colour for me.
saying? Okay, people, yeah. Before we get back onto normal proceedings, right? Jesus. Next week, I'm going to go by the name. Fuck it. Fuck next week. On this year, you're gonna see Donchenko Charles at Donversation TV all week. Okay. So after today, that's gonna be my name. just for 1 week and 1 week only. All right. So thank you all and fuck you all. And you know I hate you all as well. You know this, yeah? You know this, yeah? And I'm spiteful as well. You get me? Yeah. And just remember, Blacker, you gave me that name, brother. You. You.
Can we
You know what I'm
make you a
saying?
profile picture as well for it?
No. Chelsea, you got that already. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Leave me alone. All right.
Think about it though. Like I saved you from it was Don Nacho. There was what was it? Don Porno, whatever it was.
Okay.
Don
Okay.
Teta, it could have been Don Tessa.
Blacker.
I like Donoculus Jackson. I'm gonna lie.
Okay.
And
You.
the old Teta thing, bro. These man, the Spanish mans.
Strangle me.
Look, right? You might know how much I hate Zinchenko. Every time he even played, that made my blood boil. Blood, yeah. 135 each time.
Whoa, Zinchenko. Whoa.
Shut up.
It's
Yeah.
not Zen, no.
When I went to the Emirates table and I watched him, yeah, the abuse I gave him. You know what I'm saying? I saw this pussy all get nutmegged and fucking Liverpool score a
My
goal.
club, though.
You know what I'm saying?
One title for us. One title for my club.
You should have kept him at your club. You should have kept him at your club. You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm just glad he's gone. And
agree.
now I have to use his name for 1 week, blood.
Yep.
That's suffrage. That's suffrage.
Tell you another thing that you could do though, if you when at the start of the season, when you do your Premier League predictions, if you get it wrong, that you then have to have a shirt with it on the back of it.
So what number was Zinchenko for Arsenal?
Like
What number
Chelsea,
was
my
it?
name ain't my name ain't
17.
my name ain't Vodge. My name ain't Vodge. Okay.
Did Vaj shave his beard? Or
Vaj
paint
is
it
on the
red?
run.
Did he paint it red?
35.
Oh, 35 and 17. Okay.
One second, people.
Yeah, Vaj is on the run, man.
Oh, he's on the loose.
Yeah, man. We
Hey,
got
did
the
he do-
wanted posts. I
Did you do
miss
any
him.
bets or no?
It's still Carnival. He's got Carnival to save his reputation. He knows what he's got to do at the Carnival. That's it. We need to see Declan Rice at Carnival.
Oh yeah, because the parade came and went.
And that's where he's got to do the chip and chili challenge.
Although,
No,
have you seen
yeah.
Rice's legs? They're pretty dumb.
The hottest chip and three bottles of the small Ray and Nephews. You know that small one?
Oh yeah.
Damn, bloody hell, man. Jesus.
All at the Carnival as Declan Rice. Mental.
Oh, Don's on. It's now our show now. Don synchron hooks.
Hey, but yeah, I didn't give my one though. Let me give my one before Don comes back. So, my player of the tournament. He's my player of the tournament. There's only one man. You know the man who is gonna be Lionel Messi. He doesn't disappoint. He's like 40. He's lit. You know when they used to diss people? Oh, he's 40. He's old. Giggs, Milner, they got to 40. Yeah, they were playing. They were participating. Ashley Young, he was participating.
Yeah.
Messi, look what he's doing. He's not stopping. And if he does the double, don't let him do the double, please. Ronaldo fans.
Over. It is over. It's already. It's over. Yeah.
Yeah, the propaganda is going to be crazy for that one. I'll be there for that.
Yeah.
You know,
he's the best. Yeah. Full time.
What
You
are
know,
they gonna say now?
Game 100 could be a quarterfinal of Argentina Portugal.
Oh,
Game
give it to me. Come
quarterfinal.
on. Both
Please.
get hat tricks. Free kicks, bangers, one last
Penalties.
Yeah. And
Speaking of free kicks, who thought Ronaldo was gonna take that free kick the other day?
I did.
Oh,
Mendes,
yeah.
yeah,
I thought
Mendes,
so.
yeah.
I did.
That was sick, bro. Cause the way the camera was on him, I'm like,
Here we go.
no,
He's gonna score
here
it.
we go now.
Yeah.
I was just looking for that deep breath that he always take, but it didn't came. And I
Yeah.
said,
Yeah. Joe, I can't lie, right? It's nice seeing both of them at one more World Cup, just going for it again. It's nice for this every generation that all of us grew
I
up
can't, I
watching.
can't wait for them to go. I'll be honest with you, man. Adios amigo, man. Especially Ronaldo, he's just wasting the space. I'll be honest with you. The 2 goals were cool and all, but any brother could have done that.
So you don't reckon he get no more?
Nah.
Damn.
He's there just for 1,000 goals and then he's gone. And then Messi, I think I don't see the point.
Have they played? Portugal. They ain't played.
Yeah. They played 2 games. He didn't do anything in the first one.
Yeah, I'm saying their third game.
Yeah, it's
Colombia.
Colombia. No, he's not scoring against Colombia.
Damn.
Unless it's a penalty. Is Mosquera there? No, he's not there. But
bro, Munoz, man. Munoz for Colombia, bro, has been cooking. Have you seen it? Right back's got 2 goals.
Yeah, he's been good, man. He's been good.
Yeah, they've been very good so far. What's that? 6 points? They're doing well. You could even argue that's one of the surprises. But I think my best teams as well, I say Netherlands, they have surprised me. I thought, because if you actually think about it, they drew with only Japan. And Japan is a dangerous team. They might kick out Brazil's teeth.
I said it the other day. Japan football came out far away.
Yeah. Bro, Maeda, Nakamura, bro. Japan look good, man. Japan look very good.
Right, that he was roasting Sweden, bro.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Brazil, Japan, Morocco, Netherlands as well. I've been another good game to watch as well. Like we got Moroccan midfield against Dutch midfield. I'm ready for that game.
Yeah. I even liked I think it was Ecuador, Ivory Coast, because that was just end to end.
New Zealand, Iran.
Yeah, that's my favorite game.
World Cup final. That was my World Cup final.
The big Wooder, Justin Wood. Oh, come on, man, that combination.
Ramen
Bro, that Iran game was sensational. That was a great game. Yeah
man.
Elijah Just and Chris Wood link up, bro. We were there for that.
We will be there in a few hours when they do that against
Belgium. Oh no, Kevin Doku out. Oh, what a shame. Oh, Doku's gonna get wrecked.
What did he say? Doku only passes the 40-year-old fullbacks. Is that what
Oh, what a shame.
that guy
Man got the age limit.
Yeah, what's up with people bashing Doku the other day for dropping out to go see the birth of his kid? Like, those that's some insane family. If man has to go see his kid born, so be it.
Or is he? But he came back home. He signed a new contract recently as well. So he came back home, signed the contract, and went to see his kid born. So he's just he's doing well. You know what I mean? I don't get that. Like it's life. It's more important than football. It is.
Yeah.
I swear they stood there down as well. I'm pretty sure.
The lady who was talking about, she got fired.
Because she was out of line.
Older.
Obviously, I saw the propaganda in it. They were basically saying like, when the black man's not there for their kids, they bash him.
You're damn if you do, damn if you don't.
He's
pick up the
Don't change for completion.
Completion.
Hey, man, come back angry. He didn't even want to hear the joke that just went. He should have put up that sign, but he's got to change it now because that's not going to get acknowledged. This is This is not Donchenko's views. You got to change it there as well.
It's not Don C's views.
Bro.
It's valid. So I think that's my team, sorry, before we cut off my player that's been a bum is my boy Verts. The agenda has to continue. I'm sorry. The agenda has to continue. They told me. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. So they literally told me that for Germany, this guy is better than Musiala. This guy is better than this guy. This guy is better than that guy. And these times, you've got a guy, Undav, that stood out more than him.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
Unda's been balling off the bench. Yeah, he's
Black-
been cold.
Blacker, the same De Bruyne that's washed apparently has
Yeah.
similar DNA as Verts right now. He's fucking 35 with hamstrings gone. What
Can't
is
even
going?
keep hold of the ball.
Can I go back a second?
Son.
Can I
No.
go back a second? What play did you say?
Verts. Mr.
One more
Verts.
time for all
Squirt.
the people that in the back that or in Pluto, Jupiter, and Uranus that can't hear you. What was that?
It's Florian Verts. He thought the agenda was over. He thought he could leave stinking out the Premier League and go to the World Cup and things would change. Nah,
Nope.
none.
1 second, didn't you get onto me when I started disrespecting him very early in the season? You said it's too early for me to judge him.
Yeah, I did.
And
I tried to be objective, but
Mm.
sometimes you gotta concede, man.
you see people, yeah, like at times I do actually spit facts, yeah, and this is what they name me. This is what they name me for speaking facts. But
The Don.
Allegedly.
See, the Don.
I-
The Don.
you
So,
know what? Do you know what it is? I
Right.
hate you, man. I hate you, man. Sometimes, you know. Certain ladies as well. So carry on. I'll just sit
Wait,
here and sulk.
Boy, have you finished, Blacker?
Oh, yeah. So Holland and Ivory Coast. We gotta give Ivory Coast honorable mention. I thought they were that Pepe, the boy Pepe as well.
Yeah.
Player.
It's
Yeah.
been good.
But what
And-
was Adingre doing, bruh? I
Adingra.
gotta say it. What was he doing? That was crazy.
Yeah, I think
Couldn't
You
finish.
know what it is? I think sometimes they freeze, you know. Sometimes footballers,
Mm.
I don't know, it's like they're thinking, oh, the party tonight, oh, what am I gonna eat for dinner? Like they just freeze.
A
That's the
moment
only
like that, that's you can't stop trying to control a ball. Just hit it. Run on and hit that ball. That's what I was looking for. Everybody was looking for that.
Have,
I tell
have
you,
you
one
lot
place
noticed?
was-
Sorry,
Huh?
I was gonna say, have you lot noticed? Since Pepe's let go, I won't say nothing, but he's been back on fire, fam.
of I know you're on about that guy, bro. I don't know what his obsession is with stars, but hey, whatever gets you going, I suppose. Bro, the meme's been funny though. It's funny.
I mean, he did play for the Gooners, so
Mm.
you can understand why.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up. You got fucking Garnacho, bro. Pussy up.
Bro, you see Gosh's hair? You see this thing?
Oh
His
my
hair?
God, yeah,
What is he
yeah.
doing? What is going on, man?
Oh,
He's
okay,
moving
bro.
mad.
Dreadlocks, you know. What is going on?
Hey mate,
been
you
long
ain't
gone.
mate, you ain't that part of Central America, is what I'm saying. You're not from that part. Leave it alone. Is what I'm saying. We know what you're reading, you pussy up.
what? Nah. Is that him?
You seen it?
Oh my days. Nah.
That guy's career is done, by the way. His career is done, bro. He's done. Bro, he's more Paraguayan than he is Argentinian anyway. Ganacho.
No, he's Argentinian through and through, man. No, he's terrible.
No,
Worst
can't be
kind.
done.
Oh my days. That is mental. What? What's he doing? Bro, he looks like, I'm not even gonna say, but alphabets and that. Like mental. Wow, he looks like, nah, I'm not even gonna say it, bro. It's crazy.
No, he looks like he went to Asia and found himself. That's what he looks like.
Yeah. He
Went on a
transported
spiritual tour.
into he transported into a Thailand body and that he's going mental. Hey,
Mm. Went on a retreat and that came back a different man.
ah,
Man got enlightened.
yeah,
Prime is
man.
still too white for me.
I'm trying to word it, man. I'm trying to word it, but I can't. He looks like RuPaul Drag Race. Are you going to the competition?
Uh,
Hey, but moving on swiftly.
no, that is crazy.
Hey, God, that show, man. It's been a bad time, bro. Wardrobe malfunction. He thought he was trying to be like Bex in like O2, trying to pull off
Yeah,
anything, pulled it off. Like,
yeah. A school free kicks to it as well.
I mean, man, Bex pulled it off.
Yeah, whereas now actually kind of score really well for Chelsea at times, too.
Hey, what's that tune, Don C? I know something. Big bomber clock in the head. You know that?
Big bumbo class if you know the
Okay.
head.
Hey, people, these views are not the views of Donversation TV or, as the name says,
Argentinian
Don
remix.
Cheto. Yeah.
Salsa version.
Hey, nah.
Make sure you're liking and subscribing and make sure you're sharing, people. This is fucking Friday
Bumbo
Night
class if
Madness
you know
at
the
its
head.
best, people.
That's the
No,
madness.
I can't believe he
Disgust
did
you.
that.
Disgust you guys.
Hey,
No,
It's a life
his
point.
people around him need to have a word.
Yeah, have a word with him then.
hey,
They need to do more than have a word, but you know what? Yeah, each to their own. As long as he's happy doing what he's doing, this is what I'm saying. Like,
I see
actually,
him
let me know,
with
Skippy.
threads on, bro, not on the left wing with Chelsea, bro. But what's going on? What is happening? Right. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Okay, hey King, get us back
Yeah.
on track, please.
Okay. Okay. I'll do my World Cup best and worst. I've got some different names in terms of the best for me. I've been surprised by Elanga. Of all the talent that Sweden had, I think him coming off the bench in the second game and then what he's done in the third game for Sweden, I think he was cold. I also like the Mexican, the black Mexican, Quinhos. I think he's been a difference maker. And I think for me, the best team has been Mexico. 3 wins, no goals conceded. They're doing it in their home turf. I think they've been really impressive. In terms of worst and most disappointing, the two names is the two G's, Gula and Gordon. Arda Gula for me is a talented player, but for Turkey, he just disappeared, man. Some of the passes he was making were non-existent. You're meant to be one of the guys that's meant to be a difference maker for your team, and you just didn't show up. And then Gordon, 80 million. That's 80 million euros. Yeah. Barcelona fans, I'm gonna lie to you. Yeah, you need to your money back. I'm gonna lie to you. You need to reverse that decision because he's been worth about 8 pennies in the game for England so far. So yeah, them two. And then most disappointing team is Tunisia because they fired a manager and they were still getting spanked. Someone got like a minus double-digit goal difference.
-10.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Them man are
That's
still
mad.
getting beat up. They said, manager go, still losing badly. And them and Turkey have been the two worst teams, to be honest with you, for me. But yeah, that's it.
I hear that, man. So that's everyone's take on this whole what I said before. That was Don C that said that. This is what I'm saying. So it doesn't really matter at this point in time to hear what I'm saying, my people. Before we get on to the next thing, I want to say, King, you're an asshole for that picture. Blackheart, I love the new mic. It sounds sick. You know what I'm saying? Like I just had to show manager respect to that. You know what I'm saying? And let's get on to England v Ghana. Yeah. What are all your thoughts on this thing? This is gonna be interesting.
Bav. Hey, all I'm gonna say is there was 200 million, no, 300 million pound midfielders on pitch, and only one man stood up in the midfield. You weren't 100 million pound midfielder, but nah, I'm not even gonna say. But yeah, he stood up in it. So, but
Who? Rice? Who didn't? They're both ass. No
no,
one's going to play this shit.
you
No
missed
one is.
it. You missed it. All I was saying is there was a midfielder that stood up and he was on the other team in it. And he
Oh,
keeps
right.
just standing up like, oh, that's what we're hearing, in it. So,
Charging.
Right, okay. Yeah, I was thinking.
but
You
yeah,
know,
England, I don't know if it was that witch doctor because my man said Harry Kane is cooked. He cursed him.
I'm
Harry Kane
working
was
on Harry
cursed.
Kane.
I'm also going to
And
say
look,
as well. Why did he
listen,
drop Irani for? Why did he drop? What does Spence offer that any differently to what Irani would offer anyway? He brought Irani on, almost scored.
he was
Ah,
cursed. He was
Do you know what?
cursed.
Do you know what? Yeah, I don't. You see, oh, Spence would have worked if we would have utilized Spence for what Spence is. Spence is a speed merchant. You saw Spence go around the back once, pause, and that's not even nice saying that when we was talking about another player. You know what I'm saying on the opposite team, but it is what it is. When you use Spence, when you utilize Spence, it's like if you could see Spence in the Croatia game, maybe because he was a sub, but when he's doing his directs run around, yeah, the left winger, he looks a lot better. He only done that once. So if you're not going to utilize a player like that, you might as well play O'Reilly,
But
in my
Yeah.
did you
opinion.
see him though?
Because-
Tuchel was going mad. I think Tuchel was trying to tell him to do that more, and that's why he got hooked. Did he get hooked at half time, or was it later on?
But
65 minutes. 65 minutes.
and I already brought on Nico and Saka. Like, you two get on that pitch and sort it out. Because I was thinking,
What's that?
because
He
I'm
should
sorry,
have probably made 4 subs at half time,
show them
3
Yeah.
or 4. Just bring on the big guns. Just don't do a Southgate. But I guess people are saying it's the group stages. You don't want to go too gung ho too soon. You probably want to find out that your team's got deficiencies. So this is the place to do it, because if you do that in the semi-finals, quarterfinals, you know what's gonna happen. It can go to penalties, and you know what happens with England and penalties.
Well, to be fair, Black, we're actually good at penalties now. So I wouldn't say that's the issue anymore. For me, it's just
Are we?
yeah, one last 3, I think. Right then.
But we know the one that we didn't win is the one that matters the most.
Italy, but again, that 2 were safe. Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just trying to sort of just say it's.
This is what I
always-
mean. Were the
Well-
others? Wait, and France? England lost to France on penalty. No, they never. It was just 2-1. Harry Kane, he
Yeah.
just kicked over
Yeah.
the bar. So those are like the 2 most significant penalties that were for England in recent years: the Euros and then that Harry Kane at the World Cup. There's always a curse, and I'm scared.
But what
And
me
I'm
want to
scared.
know, Blacker? Sorry, bro. What me want to know? What is the paper in England saying about that mess? What is the Star saying? What is the Sun, the Gleaner, whatever the name of the papers are? Because I remember they were on Saka
Yeah.
and
No.
Rashford.
There's a new public enemy number 1, and unfortunately, I don't know whether you want to say, but there was once upon a time a war, and that is the public enemy number 1. The coach is holding all the heat.
Yo, Blacker, give me 1 second, yeah? 10. I know you got to leave Chelsea. I know you got to leave. Shout out your team before you go.
Yeah. I'll be on a watch long with Strasbourg Steve. I know you know him. Watching Spain Uruguay, and then obviously later seeing Elijah Just and Chris Wood eliminate Belgium later in like a few hours. But yeah, thanks for having me on, Pedro Dorno, and yeah, see, and big up to everyone in the panel as well.
Big up.
Big up 10, yeah? I might jump on later, but big up.
Big up 10.
Chelsea, still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, guys, shout out your team before you got a bounce out you forward.
So you can follow me on YouTube, Proper Chelsea 94. I currently just do shorts on there, but starting from next season, I will be doing streams off there, more videos. And then obviously I'm on TikTok as well. That is Chelsea Talks Football. And yes, that is me done with, you bunch of fucking frauds. I love you all very much.
Big up, Chelsea. Big up.
Appreciate you having me on, Dom.
Man, anytime, man. You know you're always welcome into the madness.
And up the Chelsea.
Fuck Chelsea.
Up Atleti then.
Fuck up, let we beat both of them last season.
Bye, Don.
Later, love.
Yeah.
See you
That's
later,
it.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
if you got
funny.
a love
That's funny.
Charles, man. Are you on Black? What did you say?
About what Ghana? Oh, yeah. That Tuchel's slightly getting more heat than the players. The players, obviously, there's certain players that are getting it. Anthony Gordon, he seems
Bro,
to
he
be
was
the new.
fucking awful,
He
man.
seems to be the new one. People saying they don't want to ever see him again. He stinks. Barcelona, but Rob, Newcastle can't believe their luck. So those are sort of what the papers are saying, Rizzy.
Yeah.
But do you know what England are missing?
Typical.
Technical ability, technical players. Like, I'm not saying, look, someone like Trent on the bench would have been ideal for them free kicks, by the way, crossing in the box. Someone like, I mean, Foden, yep, get it why he's not there. I understand that. Palmer, yeah, but again, in the final third of the bench would have been ideal. Because I like Rodgers, but again, as is Rodgers right now, I've done nothing so far. Done nothing to sort of give me. I mean, again, I like both of them. Not so, again, it's not an agenda for me, but what I'm seeing, apart from like set pieces and penalty, and I think Rashford doing, by the way, Saka and Rashford have been really good so far. Them two, off the bench. But again, apart from that, nothing at all. Like Kane was non-existent against Ghana. He did nothing in that game, and if you really want to get the best out of his England team, you need someone because Bellingham's not a technical footballer. He's not. He's a box crasher, which is fine for a header or for a run in the box. But you need someone who's behind him, behind Kane, that can create. And we haven't got that. Like relying on wingers like Gordon in that guy yet. For me, I start Rashford personally. I start him against Panama. If Saka's fit, I start Saka because Saka is really good. Madueke's done nothing apart from the odd like run out for a corner. Again, no agenda. I'm just being like Saka and Rashford are the best wingers for us right now. They are.
Yeah, Luke, I heard that. If we're going to go on that game, if we're going to go on the first game against Croatia, Madueke was good. He was one of our best outlets.
Yeah.
If we're going to, okay, but I only want to talk about this game and cost. I will get to that question in a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? We're just doing the England Senegal thing right now.
Ghana.
For me, Ghana. Fucking hell. For me, I'm just going to say big up Ghana.
Yeah, big up.
I'll get onto Ghana in a second. Because the way they played, I expected to play like that because they were the inferior team. And sometimes you've got to play in your skill set, and they did enough. It's shown. But with England now, I just think that Tuchel got it wrong. He got it fucking hella wrong. Yeah. Because in the last stream, it was more of Tuchel should win at all means. He's a manager that wins no matter what. Yeah. Cup competition, that's his thing. And I get that you get the first 11 wrong because it happens a lot. Yeah. And I see it plenty of times when I'm watching my football club. But in-game management was poor as well.
Yeah.
Before, when I said about Jed Spence is a pacey player. You're supposed to utilize him. He's like a second winger. He's like a wing back, right? But then I saw him run forward once, and then when he ran forward, it looked very dangerous, and we got a shot on target. Yeah. We didn't play our best players and utilize our best players. Kane, okay, it's like this, right? England kept on doing the same thing over and over again, trying to put the ball over the top. They're trying to put the ball over the top into very physical 6'2" defenders, yeah, and midfielders. Now, people that can play England at their game, which are better than them at their game. People that are very good athletes, not great footballers, but very good athletes. Yeah. You can't play a team like that and hope to do the same thing or the same kind of tactics that you played against an Asian team in Croatia. Right? They didn't have no creativity at all. And that's where they went wrong. If they played a game like this against Spain, against France, yeah, not more France, more Spain, they will get something out of it because they can bully them off the field. England didn't fucking even lay a glove on them. And then when they did lay a glove on them, what like Luke said, they brought in players like Rashford and like what's his name,
O'Reilly.
Saka, yeah,
O'Reilly.
all right, and Rogers and Eze on the field. Even though Eze was poor, but it was too little, too late to play those players. Too little, too late. When the game is in its ascendance, that's when you're supposed to change the game up. Like I said, it's not how you start the game; it's the changes that you do within the game. The first substitution was O'Reilly for what's his name, Spence.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? Why are you bringing on a fucking left back for? If you need a goal, why are you bringing on a left back? You know that Gordon
he can score headers, he can score them, but yeah,
but then it's like this year. Gordon was getting bullied. Gordon looked like the new kid in the school. That's what Gordon looked like. Yeah, it's like this year. No disrespect to anyone. Yeah, we're looking at a very frail man against a fucking elephant of a Ghanaian player. Yeah, their right back. He was boying him. My man stood still and Gordon bounced off him. How does that fucking even work? It was pathetic. And you know what? Like I said, Gordon isn't a great player. I understand why you played him, because he's one of those tryhards that try to win the ball back throughout, but it wasn't working. No. So why didn't he come off before Jed Spence come off? You get what I'm saying? They didn't work well. Take off the whole left side at the same time. Why did he come off for 75 minutes? Why did it take him so long to bring him off? Like, Jude Bellingham wasn't working. He does this late run, fake Lampard box crashing thing. You can't do that against 6'2" plus hench defenders that are very good athletes. He can only do that at people like fucking Maguire or them players like that.
France, you can do that. I'm pretty sure.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You get me? We saw Saka come on the right hand side. I thought he was going to come on left, but you saw him come on the right hand side. The first thing he did was beat the player. That's the first thing that he did.
Yeah.
Why didn't Reece James come off? Reece James couldn't even put a fucking decent ball in. Why was he still on the field?
Done, by the way. Reece James is actually injured now, by the way, for 2 games. He's injured now. Trent of course, I forgot he's not in the squad.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about the players that weren't in the squad, just because. I know. Because these are the players that's here, and I get it. This is what I'm saying. But then, my thing is that to beat a team like that, you have to move the ball around. You see that there was a stage where we got a free kick on the right hand side, and it was just a poor second ball. The ball was passed out to I think Madueke tried to do a 1-2 with Raz. Yeah. Even though the ball went out, that looked good. To tell you why, because it was faster. They was moving the ball a lot faster. Everything for me was stagnated. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, everything was either stagnating or over the top. But then saying that's kind of being disingenuous again to Ghana, because Ghana had a game plan. Their game plan was to defend deep, tell them to attack us, and then we break. Best believe the best chances that came in the game was by Ghana. That's the best. Okay, apart from the Harry Kane miss. And people, he did miss. Yeah, and they did get robbed as well, because it like
penalty in red card.
Man. Jesus,
penalty in red card.
Look, I'm with my man here. Yeah, like big up cost. Yeah, each and every. I would have started Watkins instead of Kane. Yes, the reason why I would have started Watkins, because even though he's not going to win those headers on, because he doesn't need to. Right. He doesn't need to do the flick-ons. That's for the people behind him. Pause. He's there to move the ball, run in behind, be direct. Against teams like that, that's going to sit deep, that's big, that's fucking hench like me, that's been eating pounded yam since they were 9 months old, yeah? You have to pass the ball and move. You have to play the tricky players. You have to play the Mavericks. You have to play those players. You can't go with stagnated players that's going to get in each other's way. Kane, fucking, and Bellingham. It doesn't work. Not against teams like that. And could you imagine if they played a fucking France or Argentina or even a Senegal? Them man would have got belt to our settings. Because one thing that's renowned about England, especially under Southgate, even though he's long gone, one thing that was renowned was their defense. Defense looked shaky. Look how easy fucking Ghana got behind. Look how easy it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I watched the game and I didn't know who was the better team, even though England had the possession, Ghana had the better chances. You know what I'm saying? Apart from that last chance saloon that Kane got over the bar that I saw fly over my garden, hit fucking Blacker in their heads, saw King, went up north, They took the trajectory because we had a storm that night, Went up north to see Liam, and then with that lightning that was the other night, like smashed fucking Rizzy's window. You know what I'm saying? That's where that ball it went through different continents. And my man was like 7 yards out. How the fuck does that work out? Yeah. And why were the substitutes so late? That's my thing. We get it. Managers get it wrong. But change it quickly. Don't fucking do a substitution with a defender. Don't do that. Do you know the funny thing is, the reason why someone like me can speak on this game, because that was an Arteta game. That right there was an Arteta game. Yeah.
Should have done. Should have been Watkins and Rodgers, striker and Cam. It's a hindsight. Rashford left, Saka right. That's for attacking four. Maybe you go for Spence right back and then O'Reilly on for a late sub, box crashing it for that kind of. What was good anyway?
Do you know what's so funny, bro? I said this on live because I was up to Flawless stream later on, yeah? I said after 15 minutes, why the fuck is Anderson playing? Why? They weren't attacking us. Why have we got two pivots?
No.
Why?
No.
We didn't need that because that right there is that right there. We could have had another attacker on the field.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. They weren't going down our middle. They did one attack. Yeah, everything was down the sides. Everything was down the sides. Then transition in. Nothing was through the middle. Yeah, and every time they tried to have something through the middle, we just disrespected them. Apart from when Mr. Man that couldn't get into Canada, made Bellingham look like an idiot. But that's not really hard because I don't rate him like that. Yeah, one time. Yeah, but then why? Like either drop Rice, especially for games like that, or drop Anderson. One of the two. Like those games, you don't need to do that. Because that's what hurt us as well. Because that's an extra. We could have played at 8/10. Because that's when an Eze would have popped off in that. That's when a Rodgers would have popped off. But then we had Declan Rice and Addison. And Declan Rice is great off the ball. But guess who else is great off the ball? And who's a destroyer? Anderson. We didn't need that.
They're the same player. Yeah.
We have 72%.
Also, Don, Rice's injury, by the way, injury issues he's got right now with his hamstring right now that he's had since the start of the year. Unarrested him. That guy is playing for injury right now. For you guys as well, playing for you. Same thing as De Bruyne did for us. He has to be careful with that injury because if that gets worse, he's out for months. I'm not saying it's the end of his career, but I think you're right. You got to play one or the other. Play one DM rather than two. Two against France or Spain, I understand it, but one against Ghana. Not only go at Ghana did brilliantly. You've got to have more attackers on that attack to help it out. Facts, Don. Facts.
Do you see what I see though? Especially now Reece James is injured. I don't know if anyone agree. I think he's gonna go to it. I think there's some point in this tournament we're gonna see a back three.
You're on mute, Don.
I agree. So that was me. I agree.
Yeah, because I just have a feeling now Reece James is injured. It just Konsa, Gahey, Stones as a back three, then probably O'Reilly or Spence as a wing back, and then that allows you to put one of your attackers, whether it's Madueke or Saka, on the right, and then that's when you can bring in an extra creative player in the middle. Because you have your Rice and Anderson, because he seems like he's stuck in that way. But then you're gonna have three other spots, so probably be a Bellingham, maybe a Rodgers, or you could do Kane and Watkins. I just reckon he's looking for a back three. I just thought even back three might suit England because I don't. They're just too vulnerable. It's too vulnerable. The defense is rubbish. The he's a maniac. It's like he's on balloons. He's always trying to do something. The guy's coming out his goal, bang, smashing people for no reason. No one told him to do it. No one
Pickford
told him.
love to have the cameras on him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you've got, was it the first game? Someone got destroyed by the Croatians. Like 90-year-old players destroying. Nah, I just don't trust that back line. Chalobah's now there. Like, you just don't get better. And Reece James, he's the best defender by far. It's him, then probably I say O'Reilly, to be fair. Then maybe Gahey, whatever. Those three. Stones, I don't trust him. Pep said he's been fit all season. Yeah, we know John Stones has been a brilliant player. But come on now. This is the World Cup, world stage right now. And Pep didn't play him. So now England's going to play him. So I just don't trust the whole defense. Maybe now we're playing against the bin men in Panama and these, you get me, people that work in a graveyard. Like, we'll get away with it. But if you get like a dangerous attack, because Ghana, if we're being honest, they should have won.
Yeah.
They should have got the penalty. Come on. It's a red card.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know. You know, UEFA and FIFA, they pick and choose. Imagine that was Messi. You know, it's a penalty and red card.
Oh yeah, Argentina would have got that one easily.
100%, like without doubt.
But the wingers are bad for England though. Anyway, I think that's a bigger problem as well. Gordon and Madueke aren't good enough. Like in that Ghana game, you need two things. You need wingers that can beat their man, which neither of those can do in a consistent rate, or you need midfielders that can break the lines. That's why it would have been good to have like a Wharton that you could have brought on or maybe played in, or even Cole Palmer. He can do that. He can break lines. But none of these players can break lines. The only other player that can break lines is probably Rodgers, but that's through running. But the way Ghana were playing, you need a guy that can just slice through that like butter and just get through the and have runners in behind. But for me, I feel like the tactics was not good
breaks
enough.
Lines, boy.
Yeah, maybe even Lewis Skelly could have done it. Kobe Mainu could have came on and done it. He's not seen minutes. I don't know why, but yeah, sometimes Tuchel's too defensive for his own good, and these type of teams that you're gonna come up against, you're gonna need to have a bit more creativity on the pitch because it's not gonna work. And for me, the wingers aren't good enough anyway. The fact that you didn't bring Jared Bowen over Madueke says it all really with England.
So for me, hold on. It's like, to me, it's like, is the coach overthinking, or he just
Rizzy, hold that thought. I'm really sorry about it. This kid's got to go. King, shout out your thing. I know you're gonna do a live quickly.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be doing some watch alongs, but yeah, man, big up for having me on African King Academy, and I'm out. Peace.
Blessings.
Big up.
Blessings, yeah. Yo, everything's in my description. Go and say hello and tell everyone and all of that. He's a fucking pussy, yo. You don't want to get him back in it. Rizzy, what you say, family?
Yeah, so me can't really give a honest analysis on the game because we never watched the full game. I'll catch like the latter parts of the game when it was about to finish. But hearing what you guys been saying is like, to me, the coach is overthinking in some aspect, or he just got it wrong from the jump with his team selections. And if England is like gonna trying to match Ghana with the strength, they're not gonna do that. You have to go at them more direct with PNP, to me, and get players that can take chances like Madueke. What's Madueke gonna do? To be fair, yeah. Arsenal fans gonna bash me now. He's a Premier League winner. Yeah, be shameless about that. But be shameless about that. But bro, what is he gonna really do at the World Cup for England? Yeah. So to me, Tuchel got it wrong to me from the jump, and his selection from the jump told me like he's not planning to go far. This team is not going to take him that far in the World Cup, especially now he's playing with these tactics.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. He needs to change it up. See, the only good thing is that it's still in the group stages. it's a second game. We've already qualified now with 4 points. So, and the last game is against Panama, and that's tomorrow at 10 o'clock or today at 10 o'clock, depending on what PM, depending on what time zone you're in. This is what I'm saying. So realistically, it's like I know it's a point. I know it's 2 points dropped or 1 point game, depending on how you want to see it. But the only saving grace is that we got one more game and we'll qualify. But if this was the last 16, last 32 quarterfinals, semi-finals, it's like, how do you go forward from this? What are you expecting? Because it's like the margin of error at this stage isn't that bad. But then the later you go on in the competition, shit like this shouldn't happen. Not on the real, not against a team like Ghana, which most people said, to be honest, any person that's watched football for the last 2 years would have said England would have beat Ghana. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I said it'd be a draw. I said Ghana can get something.
Yeah, but not everyone's you, bro. Like I'm talking about the general consensus, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, I
general
know.
consensus, yeah.
Yeah, general consensus, right? Like, because I thought that England was going to beat Ghana. I didn't think it was going to be a hard match just because I've watched Ghana play and they haven't been that great. But one thing that they have done is show stability and defend well going forward. And I just thought England was going to nick it with a set piece. This is what I'm saying. But I was wrong.
Okay,
Listen. Go, Prime.
As the only person here who is African, Nigerian, Irish, and has had Tuchel manage my club, I'm the only one that can actually speak on this with a real opinion.
You're fucked up, innit?
The squad.
What do you mean you're the only African?
You're English. I wouldn't talk about being fucked up, really. You're English. Anyways.
That's true. That's so true.
Stuff you guys have done to the world. Yeah, relax, man. This is the squad Tuchel picked because this is the way he wants to play. People complained about Foden not making the squad. Foden doesn't deserve to play for England anymore. He's had like 3 or 4 tournaments and he's failed at every tournament he's been at. He doesn't deserve to play. Palmer, he's had a poor, most people would say poor season. I personally think he's been poor for like 2 seasons, really. But do I think Palmer deserves to go? No, because even when he's played for England, outside of the semi-final of the Euros, when he came off the bench, and the final of the Euros, where he came off the bench, whenever he's played for England, at best, he's looked average. I'm going to be honest. Most people won't. Chelsea fans won't. But when I've watched him for England, most of the time, he's looked average. Trent, does he deserve to be in the squad? No, because he doesn't suit the way Tuchel wants to play. And also, Trent has never really been a mainstay for England anyway. With Southgate, he didn't really want to pick him. He's not a mainstay. And when he played at the World Cup, or not World Cup, he played at the Euros with England, he stunk as well. So people are saying pick 3 players that I don't think necessarily would have made a big difference per se in terms of how Southgate wants to play. Now, in terms of the game against Ghana, the reason why I said Ghana can get a result, I said this to Jez going into the tournament. This guy didn't want to believe. Tonsi knows this. I've been saying Ghana can get a result because the way Ghana play, even though they've been like poor the last how many years, as long as Nigeria, to be fair, we've both been very poor. But one thing we do have is good individuals that if you can set up some sort of a structure, we can get something. And the way Ghana sit and defend, yes, they don't necessarily have per se the best going forward. They're still playing Jordan Ayew up top. He was older than Donsi, so that's weird. But if you can set them up properly against an England team that, barring Harry Kane, you guys don't have any way to break down a low block. I rate Saka, but he's not necessarily a creative player. And he can't even start games consistently anyway because of this minutes thing he's on because he's injured for like a year. Rashford's not a creative player. He won't break down a low block. Gordon won't break down a low block. Madueke, I get why he's in the team because he can actually beat his fullback, but he's not going to help break down a low block, really. Bellingham's a box crasher. Rice should not be required to break down low blocks. And you've got Junior Randerson, that £100 million fraud from Forest. He's not good. People are going to see at City he's going to flop. He's flop of the season next year. He's awful. They've got no way of breaking down low blocks. O'Reilly starting, would he have possibly helped? Possibly as a extra like box threat from left back. However, the reason why Tuchel played Spence out there was because he was wary of Ghana's counter attack. That's why he played up. Look at that back 4: Reece, Konsa, Guehi, Spence. He took out the 2 white players. He played a back 4 of P&P. to go up against Ghana's counter-attack. And even still, that didn't work. Chelsea fans won't admit this. Reece James got torn a new one up against Semenyo. He got ripped apart against Semenyo.
Oh.
And on the left, Ghana's counter-attack, particularly in the second half, was coming from England's left-hand side. That's why he took off Spence. He was shit anyway. He brought on O'Reilly, but Ghana were still countering on that side. Listen, this is like England. This is what you're going to see. When England play the bigger sides, if you play France are just going to sit, play on the counter. They'll beat England because they'll outscore you. Spain will be probably the only big side that's going to want to keep the ball against England because it's Spain, and they've got the players to do that. Argentina, they've been more conservative the last few tournaments, and it's won them tournaments. So they'll probably be a bit more conservative. Who else is there? There's the rest of the big nations aren't really that good. Brazil, nah. I think England can beat them because I don't really rate Brazil. Portugal is like Portugal, like they're quite ass. But in terms of like the three favorites, I don't see where England can guarantee to beat them. And it's not even though a lot of people after the Ghana game are giving criticism towards Tuchel, which is not a surprise because the scapegoat is not the Mandem now, it's the German. It's not a surprise. But the Ghana game, I'm going to be honest, as well as Ghana set up, I still expect some of the quote-unquote best footballers on the planet to break down a Ghana low block and win. Harry Kane's meant to be the best striker in the world. All this talk about the judge man, the priest, who stopped Harry Kane. Let's be real. Harry Kane at tournaments for England most of the time doesn't do that well. So him not playing well and having that miss is not surprising. It's not really that surprising. You have Gordon on the flank. Shouldn't be for playing for England. I don't have a problem per se with Madueke starting because Saka's not fit and England don't really have other wingers. I mean, I would have brought Bowen and started Bowen, but whatever. Madueke playing is fair enough. And Madueke moved to the left-hand side and was a lot better in the few minutes he was on there before Rashford came on. Again, Bellingham, aside from the box crashing, he can't offer anything on the ball. Rice, I think, to be fair, had a good game. Anderson doesn't offer anything on the ball, and he's the deepest midfielder for England. So you have a midfield three of P&P up against Ghana. You played an African P&P. Like, what do you expect? They got nullified. You didn't keep control of the ball. You didn't do anything. And it's embarrassing because England fans got gassed about the Croatia game. But you know what was the big difference England had against Croatia? They are a very old team. I said to Steve going into the tournament, I think Croatia, this whole thing of Croatia going far in tournament, people underestimating them, it's going to end now because their team is very old. Modric is like 100 years old. Kovacic is like 60. Perisic is 59. All these guys are old. Their best players are old. So all England had to do against Croatia was last long enough in the game, which makes sense because you've got P&P in midfield. So if you last long enough against Modric, he comes off. All of a sudden, Croatia get a lot easier to play against. You blitz them in the second half for like 20 minutes, and then the game gets easier. That's all you have to do. But against not even a great side, but up against a competent side, now it's time to see how good you guys really are. So as much as Tuchel, sure, has blame, but the squad, what Donsi said is right. The squad picked is the squad picked. Now it's on the players. And these are the best players, supposedly, to represent England. It's up to you guys now to turn up. Harry Kane, Ballon d'Or, but it's time for you to turn up. Where are you? Arsenal fans told me Madueke is the best right winger in the Premier League. When it's time for you to turn up, where are you? Gordon, you're a Barca player now. Where are you? Bellingham, Real Madrid, Champions League, where are you? Anderson, 100 mil, Man City, where are you? It's time for you guys to turn up. Not every day blame Tuchel. Because I said the same thing with Southgate. Not every day blame Southgate. Sometimes it's time for your best players to perform now.
You missed Reece James.
You're muted.
We missed Reece James, the best right back that couldn't even put in a cross. Where are you?
You're right, but there's a reason why I didn't blame the defense. I'm talking about your midfield and attack. It's up to them. I didn't blame the defense.
Yeah, well, they almost letting it go. a few
But
times.
but by the way, Dante, you didn't hear it. But I also spoke about Reece.
know.
I said he got stripped by Semenyo. But Chelsea fans won't speak on that. I said that earlier. So listen.
Okay.
Hey, Dante,
That's
one thing about me, you know I smoke everyone. So don't
consistent.
say that. I'm fair.
That's true.
I'm
I
fair
know,
in Icelandic.
I
Reece was
know,
poor.
I know.
He was poor. Got cooked by Semenyo. But no
That,
one's
that,
gonna
that word
mention
is
that.
the word.
Got cooked.
Like he got
Yes, he got
cooked
cooked by Semenyo.
like the last few days when we were out in the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Cooked.
That's the cooking.
But
Sweating everywhere.
England are gonna move to a back three. That's especially when Livramento got injured. And listen, I wouldn't have brought Trent either, but I definitely would have brought Lewis Hall to play left wing back.
Yeah.
Because I know Tuchel's gonna switch to a back three. But now that he's bought Chalobah, it makes me think maybe John Stones isn't necessarily fit enough to play. Chalobah's gonna play in the middle of a back three for England. Hey, and you guys are gonna see what I have to deal with for 4 years. What I've had to deal with Chalobah. You guys are gonna see it on the world stage in Trump's America. You're gonna see Trevor Chalobah. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be glorious. Well, yeah, this is England. I don't know why people thought Tuchel makes it. People were calling Tuchel a fraud at Bayern. Now he's England manager and he's world class again. No, you guys are gonna see this is Tuchel. Tuchel managed 6 finals for Chelsea. There's a reason why we only won 3. Because as good as he is at knockout football, the players make a big difference. Havertz, Werner, Mount, Ziyech, Pulisic, Lukaku, they're not good enough to win us 6 finals out of 6. What makes people think with England that Madueke, Gordon, Rashford, Bellingham, Anderson is enough to win you guys finals? What makes you think you guys can win this World Cup against France or Argentina or Spain?
Prime. Let me see. I just want to say one thing.
Brazil, even Brazil, I don't rate. If Brazil, England face in a final, I'd back Brazil to win it.
Bro, you guys need to stop saying it's coming home. Wait till you reach the finals or even the semis. Stop saying it's coming home, bro. That shit is fucking.
I have this saying about England. On the international stage, England fans are like Arsenal fans. You guys, you overhype everything. But at least Arsenal have won now. At least Arsenal have won now, so they can flex. They've got a reason. They've won now. England, what's your excuse? What's your excuse? What's your excuse? What have you won? What have you done? Well, you chased down an English manager you all love to bring in an enemy in Tuchel. When it fails, and it will fail, Reece is now injured. Rice looks like he's injured. Saka can't even start games. When it fails, and it will fail, when it will fail, the only saving grace is none of the man them will hold smoke. That's probably the only saving grace in all of this.
Facts.
It'll be that German CUNT. It won't be
and the FA.
Oh, that black player spent. It won't be that. But anyway, hey, listen, it is what it is. I said this is gonna fail. It'll always fail. As long as I've watched England, you guys will always fail.
Oh, bro.
You know, but cool. Well, listen, we'll be here. Euros 2028 is gonna be held in England and Ireland. I'll be there. I'll be there live front and center when you guys got knocked out again. So yeah. Cheers, mate.
Isn't it damning that Foden and what's his name? Palmer, yeah. We're propped up to be the golden boys of the future. Not just them, but those two. They were propped up and they're not there now. Not even one of them. I'm looking at that like I'm just looking at that like it's just kind of it's underwhelming. It's just for not one of them to be there performing. And as Prime said, Foden at his time, at his chance, they put him up against Saka. Saka is still there now. He's not at his best, but he's still there. That has to count for something.
All the smoke people give towards Saka, but at least for England, he performs for 1 and 2. He's like.
He performs.
Is he the best player in the world? Is he the best player in the world? Technically, no. But at least he can perform in different formations and systems.
Yeah. Exactly.
So when England switch to a back 5 with Tuchel, Saka will probably, so long as Saka can actually be fit to play, Saka will probably get into the team at wing back. But Palmer's at home chilling with Vibes Cartel in it, so it is what it is, man. Yeah, listen, I hope Palmer has taken this summer to actually start thinking about, actually performing, because a lot of Chelsea fans think Xabi Alonso is going to revive him. I don't have hope in it. I don't have faith. I think he's washed. But whatever, we'll see. That's a different conversation for when the Prem starts.
You say wash?
Hey, don't say that. Don't say that. They won't like it. People called Saka a one-season wonder for 3 years. They called Harry Kane a one-season wonder for 4 years at Spurs. But Palmer, we still have hope he's going to be good again after one season. But Pochettino that no one rates. That's awesome. Great. Fine.
Yeah, so it's like a Russian moment, isn't it?
You guys keep believing.
Isn't that delusional?
I know who I trust in that. I know who I trust.
Isn't that delusion right there? You can't accept the guy that's really the one season wonder, but the guys that's been delivered season in, season out, they're the one season wonder. You can't make this shit up.
Do you know what? Yeah, I just think that this is all down to the same old cliche of the British media. Yeah, that they get a certain player, I'll just say a certain player, and they hype them up too fast. Because I remember the first time I saw him play live. Actually, it was the Charity Shield against Man City when he actually came on the field and he changed the game. Yeah, because I remember I was in the stands there watching it.
Scored a banger.
Yeah, it scored a banger. Yeah, and it was the 1-0 until we got the goal, and then was it 2 weeks later he went to Chelsea. So I thought, okay, cool, this could be a talent, but then instead of just letting him nurture and stuff like that, I think he done the wrong move and went to Chelsea and became a starter instead of being integrated in the team slowly and work on his skill set and all the rest of it. He gets to Chelsea, he has a good, I wouldn't even say he has a good season. I'll say he has a solid 6 months. A solid 6 months, right? The rest was down to injury and the rest of it.
He did have a quality season. But the thing is, we gave him the keys when he didn't. He did, but we gave him the keys when he didn't deserve it. Eden Hazard, after we won the Champions League, Eden Hazard was one of, if not the best young player in Europe, coming from France. Everyone wanted him. He came to Chelsea, and he wasn't forced to be the main guy until 2 years later when we won the league. He came in summer 2013. We won the league in May 2015. That was when he was our best player. And that was when he had to be our best player, not the first season when he was still allowed to adapt. And he was still good, by the way, but he wasn't meant to be the guy. We still had Drogba left. We still had Lampard, Terry, players who were still the face. So if Hazard had a bad game, he could come out and there was no pressure on him. But Palmer was given the keys. He got given the 10 shirt. Chelsea fans were saying after one season he gets into our all-time 11. He was given the keys. People are saying he's a goal. People were saying machine for machine with Saka, but when Saka was doing it for 3 years at Arsenal, people were saying, but Saka. People were saying to Arsenal fans, how dare you say he's as good as Mahrez and whatever? Well, if Saka can be as good as Mahrez after 3 seasons, which I agree because Mahrez is a legend, but we can't say the same thing with Palmer. What has he proven consistently? He hasn't. He put up numbers in the second season, but performances-wise, he wasn't good for the whole season. I remember he scored 4 goals against Brighton. People were gassed. He wasn't that good, though. The performances weren't actually good. And that eventually showed because the numbers dwindled and the performances showed he wasn't good.
So majority of Chelsea fans probably got caught off guard with that first season. Or they weren't expecting Palmer to be that good.
Because we had nothing. So he was the only thing we clung on to. And Chelsea fans are still having that belief that he'll come back and stuff like that. Like, why? What is he? He's been here 3 years. What is he? Why have that belief? Because this was any other player. Would we still have belief that they'd come back after 3 years of evidence?
Would be fair,
was Arsenal when was Odegaard had a quality season? Was it not 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
22, 23.
22, 23, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay. Okay. So he got back-to-back player of the season. He's had 2 average years or 4 years, you could say. Why can't we have belief that he'll be good next season? Why not?
We've seen a long enough sample size. I think
Odegaard has more evidence than Palmer. So why can't we have?
Yeah.
So what? No, but Odegaard has a bigger sample size than Palmer. So why can't we have evidence? Why can't I say he's back next season?
Of course, that the evidence. I say the jury's still out on Cole Palmer. I wouldn't say he's totally finished. They're saying that he's got an injury or whatever. So I like to at least see him whether he's got to have some sort of rehab, have an operation. Because you lot had Club World Cup last year, right?
He doesn't still have an injury. This guy's running around. He's pressing. He's not still injured. He's not. If you're still injured, he wouldn't be. Saka can't press. If you watch him, he doesn't run, bro. He doesn't press because he's still injured. Palmer doesn't have that excuse. This guy's running around pressing. We were playing in a final against City, and he's running around like a madman pressing. That's not an excuse.
Well, yeah, because I watched Cole obviously for a number of years for City anyway, and it's similar to Foden because Foden was given that time obviously to sort of be part of the squad before he became one of the main players. Was it in 2021 was probably his Phil's breakout year in Europe, also from the league and that. I think Palmer was getting nervous, like because I watched. Palmer was at that point where at Chelsea, he was getting into the City team. I think even with his time Doku, I think Palmer would have had more game time. I think that year anyway. I'm not saying he'd have been how he would have been at Chelsea. I don't think he would have been, but I think as an overall career, I don't think he could have had that massive high and then drop off as he would have done at Chelsea. I think he'd have got like Foden steadily better. The issue with Foden, the issue with me with Phil is Phil's mentality. Phil's mentality at 21, he tweeted Kylian Mbappe out after quarterfinals, right? And for some reason his PR team told him to delete it. The reason with Phil should be allowed to be that arrogant player. Because I tell you right now, players with that confidence in themselves will go on to have better career because they're allowed to do that. This issue I have with PR teams and stuff like over social media now, you've got to have the players have got to have more confidence in themselves now. Be that character, be that person. I think Palmer's got that about him, but I don't think that he got hyped up so much for having such an incredible season where he should have been about going again and again and again. And I think, I'm not saying he's done. He's not done, but I just think the problem is people overhype players too much. Rather than that, I should let them grow and develop. And that's also a thing now, I think.
You know what, though? I see like shades of Jadon Sancho and Cole Palmer. He's in London. He's loving the life. He's hanging with the gang members. Like, it's too much now, man.
Jadon broke City. Exactly. Jadon.
So give it another season and he's at Villa.
Laka, not last season, the year before, yeah. When Palmer, like, even though I still agree his second season, I don't think he was good the whole season. But when his numbers started to drop off?
Yeah.
When Vibes Cartel got released from prison. He started chilling with I said this to Mike's at the time. When Cartel got released and he was chilling with Vibes and then he made that song about Palmer, that's when the GA dropped. And then he mysteriously got injured, quote unquote.
It's too much pom, man.
It wasn't about, it's not on Vibes, that song. It's his son. It's little Vibes. Or little Addy.
Yeah.
One of them is his song.
Yeah.
He's the one who liked Parma.
Yeah, man. He's partying too much, man. I swear down, you see all these influences. You can't hang around with these type of play people, man. Because it doesn't look good when you don't perform. Rashford in London with DBE, D Block Europe. Like, it's too much.
Yeah.
Hey, you can have your fun, yeah. But it just seems that it seems that there's a trend. They graft, they're like nameless. As soon as the fame comes, bang, the drop off begins fast.
That's why for me, right, with Nico O'Reilly, right, I just like, cause obviously he's a mama's boy, he lives with mum. Like, Joe, what I said to him, like, honestly, bro, don't go into that area. Don't do what they've just done. Like, you're a good player. Stick to being a family guy. Do that kind of stuff, but lock in and be your own player. Because with him, right, he's a very quiet guy. He doesn't talk very much. That's just how he is. But if you start going down the Palmer and Sancho route, it doesn't go very well. As we're saying, I'm not saying Palmer's done, but look, Sancho's a free agent now. He's a free agent now, Sancho, at 25, 26 years old. Do you know how mad that is?
Yeah, I heard that.
Bro, Palmer last. What injured players do you know would go to Carnival?
Woosha.
Sancho would, yeah. He definitely would.
Sancho. Hey, Madueke.
Yes.
Them man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Blacka would go Carnival if he's injured.
Yeah, would.
Neymar.
Bro,
Yeah, exactly. No, Neymar
bro,
would be with his sister. But
Alan is up. Alan is up in
Neymar would.
Manchester.
Yeah, he definitely would. Neymar would.
Alan is up there in Manchester playing dress up, going out at night. See if the fans can make him out. You haven't seen it. You haven't seen those.
Holland scoring 50 goals a season. At that point, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, just like
Palmer
he put it out.
If Palmer was getting 50 GA a season, I wouldn't say anything. Do what you want.
Yeah,
And
Erling's
I think
right to do what he
I
wants.
think Haaland he's a robot, innit? I don't even know if he drinks. I think he just high on flipping all the I don't even know what they give him, bro.
He eats tomahawk steaks, bro. Drinks milk, bro. This guy doesn't give a fuck. He just does what he wants. Plays games.
Yeah, Haaland's he's a real milkman, Haaland.
And look, when he goes out, he's just doing what's he doing? He's not out there with flipping OF models and doing madness, bro. Like, I swear down, like
a kid, by the way.
Lifestyle is crucial. Like, it's very few and far between where you see people that can do both. Ronaldinho, he know how to party.
Yeah, Neymar.
He partied with the best of us, but you know his talent, and that's why you have like a career span. But he's even coming back at 47. Big up to Ronaldinho. But
even Dino would have been even greater if he wasn't partying as much.
Yeah, Robinho, Neymar, Adriano. This goes on.
Yeah.
This goes on.
That's why they get injured.
Ronaldinho at Barcelona with Messi, bro. That picture of him carrying it. Oh, I love that picture. It's a great picture, man.
Yeah.
Look at Grealish.
Bro, Jack, bro. I saw a good player
Jack,
come
the lad.
in that treble year, right? He played brilliantly. I thought, why could you play that every year for us? Honestly, because
he likes the party, but his one is a different type. It's just enjoy. He enjoys all fruits of life.
Yeah, Shay. That picture of Jack with that picture of Jack with the black woman, by the way. Imagine if that was Rashford. Imagine if that was Rashford. He's fucked. Rashford's not a footballer anymore, bro. They would have terminated his contract quick.
It's mad. Honestly,
no, not just that. He crashed the car and he was on the side of the road in his slippers. Like
him and Madison, bro. I'm mad, honestly. England players, bro, in their partying days, man. Jesus.
Madison, where's Madison?
His body's given
fit. He's back from injury. He's fit, but you know,
I haven't seen that guy in months.
For now, because he had a season now, and he could play 2 games of the season for Tottenham. 2 games, and he got injured.
ACL injury, yeah. What nice, man.
Yeah. I think it was grade 3.
Because he's a good player as well. He was also a very good player, Madison. But again, the problem is most of these guys at that age, when you get ACL injury towards mid-20s, it isn't better than like Verts got ACL injury, but it was 18. Verts.
So he's been shipped from 18.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go on. It's not about Verts. My gender.
Leave the kid alone, man. Leave the kid alone.
Why?
Leave the kid alone, bro. He's a title winner like you. One second.
What the fuck has Squirts done?
He's won the Bundesliga.
Okay, big up the Bundesligas. Yeah, big up the Bundes each and every time. Yeah, big up the Bundes each and every time.
You can say. Wait. No, but the banner is up. So do you really mean that? Huh? The banner's up. You don't really mean.
These are the thoughts of Donchenko.
The banner's up.
Don C is not here today. If you leave a message after the tone, he will not get back to you.
No, but the banner says these are not the views of Donversation or Donchenko. So
Yeah,
do you really like the Bundesliga or no? Because the banner says that.
Big up Dunsey on the panel. Hope you're all good. FU Dunsey. I say,
Facts. Say it again.
to be honest, yeah, you should go back to the beginning of the stream, yeah, or the middle. I had to do something which I didn't want to do, but I'm a man of my word, so I done this. Just look at the name. Just look at the name.
Why not just get a shirt?
Oh, Chenko.
You're pushing it.
Push it real good.
Pause.
Pause, bro.
It's a good song.
I think that's Jack Grealish. That's what that was.
Why expression call him?
Get the hair like that. Get the bloody headband around it. Yep. Going full Jack.
Nah, man.
But bro, the amount of kids that had Grealish's haircut after his number City, bro, was mad, honestly. Bloody headbands in the hair, man. Crazy.
One second. Si's in Miami right now, isn't it? Big up Si in Miami right now. Si told me that he there's gonna be little Si's running around. Is what I was hearing in Miami soon. This person, yeah, people, females
Little
out there,
Si's running around.
Size, strap up, bro. Strap up.
I made strap up because you don't want to go to the clinic.
Si wants that US green card, bro. I get it, man. I know the game. I see the game, bro. Do your thing. Have fun, Si. Have fun.
90 Day Fiance people, 90 Day Fiance sets.
Yeah.
Oh shit. No, man.
The Si's on the game show Win the World Cup or Find Love. That's what Si's doing. Win the World Cup or Find Love.
Go and pop the balloon, Si.
Yeah, bro. Win the World Cup and get
yeah.
Hey, maybe that is his World Cup.
That is the World Cup.
Si on pop the balloon. They're gonna ask him, what do you think of Gakpo?
Ooh.
You know, 9,000 escorts went to the World Cup as well.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 9,000 flew in. They're mostly to Toronto.
Money's been made. Money's been made.
Yeah, bro. If you're
been blown.
If you're an escort, if you're an IG baddie, this World Cup. If you're an IG baddie, this is your World Cup, bro. This is your Olympics. This is where you get your money, make your bread. Yeah, this is where you get generational wealth. Yeah, man. You might end up meeting Palmer and it's not in the squad, but Madueke could fund your life, bro. Honestly, Madueke will fund your life. I'll be real.
Private fraud.
Oh shit!
Both the games are 0-0 as well. Fraudulent teams, man.
Bro, Spain. Spain.
Yeah, like I said, Spain. Telly can hold that.
Speaking of the games, yeah, Cape Verde. You know Pico Lopez that plays center back for Cape Verde. He's been apparently, according to like the stats and stuff, he's been the second best center back at the World Cup.
After who? Gabriel.
Yeah. That's my center back, Pico Lopez. He plays for Shamrock Rovers. He's the captain of Shamrock Rovers. So it's nice that the Irish have something to represent out there. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Big up, man. But big up Gabriel each and every time. We all know what I'm saying. Yeah.
This guy hates him though.
Oh, you didn't bring up. Speaking of Gabriel, you didn't bring up my comment where I said, Gabriel Don Magales pre-Turkey trip.
Pre-Turkey trip. Pre-Turkey trip. Prime, bro. What?
Man, you know what? On that note, Don, I gotta go, bro.
Blessings, bro. We're gonna close that in like 5 minutes anyway. We're gonna close that in like 5 minutes. Shout your thing, bro. Turn up and shout your thing, blood.
And yeah, man, of course, man. Big up all the people on the panel. Yeah, man. Thanks for having me again. Big up the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe to the thing, you know. You get entertained every time when you come here. Big up on yourself. You don't know, Rizzy Rem, the channel. Look out for videos, reaction, and all that good stuff. Yeah, man. Bless up.
Bless up, blessings, yeah. Yeah, man. And there was four. Like this show's gone on for a little bit longer than what I expected, but I was glad we did because it was fucking fun. These not even made me change my name. Well, they didn't actually make me. I did say because they've been calling me names for so long. I did say one of these days I want to change it to the best name that these lot want me to. So it was never enough anonymous apart from 10 that tried to put me as a porno star. This is what I'm saying. Was it Pedro Porodon or something like that?
Don
You know what
Porno.
I'm saying? Yeah, Don
Don
Porno, like that was mad. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
crazy. That
Oh, check it,
Pedro
check it,
Porno.
that's the name of the men that are collabing with like Bonnie Blue and that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. No,
someone
they
said that
even
as well.
said that as well. Donny
Donny
Blue.
Blue, Donny Blue. They tried to call me Donny Blue.
Don
Donny
Blue.
Blue meets
Don-
Don
hey.
Porno.
Hey, Don Blue would be a good Chelsea fan channel name. What I'm saying. You want to branch
Talk to
out,
that-
Concy?
I talk to that Don CFC dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's always with the fucking stupidness, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he might
Nah,
actually
he
do
thinks
that
we're
this year.
he thinks we're competing next year.
Like I said, he will actually enjoy that name then because he's a delusional bastard. But big him up each and every time. Donversation TV people. Donversation TV people. Donversation TV. But before we close out, Luke, do you have any last words, my friend?
Yeah. So first of all, I'll say big up to you for having me on these shows.
man.
They're a lot of fun, bro. You know, it's been hot this week, isn't it? It's been absolutely roasting for you as well. Obviously, it's been hot today. Even though it's been like less than like 36, it's been absolutely baking here. So good to have some sort of distract myself, obviously, on the evenings and chill with you guys. It's been great. You know, all discussing football, all banter and love. I'm sure we're doing it plenty more as well next year as well in the league. Yeah, man, it's good. Great show. I have to get through the next year, man. Big up,
Yeah,
man.
people, Luke's that's Luke's name for his channel. Make sure you go and like and subscribe to him. This is what I'm saying, yeah. And show him some love as well. Like I'm waiting for him to invite me on there. You know what I'm saying? I always say to him, just message me when you're ready, yeah. And,
Well,
and
I'll
it's-
do another break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff soon.
No, when he comes back on, so that's nothing but love. Bram, Mr. Fraudulent, Mr. CCTV, Mr. Mind what you fucking say because he is there watching you and he will clip you and he will hold it for like 8.5 months. And the moment the 9th month comes, he's gonna drop that shit from something you said. Bram, what you saying, my G?
Oh, speaking of something that you said, yeah, I'll bring that up next season. Yeah, bro, this heat has been killing me. I've not been able to. The last week I've not. Yeah, we'll bring it up when it's appropriate. Yeah, this past week I've not watched as much of the games because, like, after this heat has killed me. After work, I'm just tired. I can't do anything. So I get home after work and just like sleep. Yeah, the heat is killing me, but you know. Yeah, England will be there when you lose. Chalobah, I'll be there. I'll be there when you lose. And apparently, you know, Como in Italy won him, so he might actually be gone. I might actually get rid of him finally. So
I hope not.
Well, you know, you won last season. Let me win this season.
Nope, selfish. 22 years.
Yeah, I don't even want a Premier League. I just want to get rid of Chalobah. I'll be honest.
Okay. Okay. Get rid of Chalobah and keep on.
I can't have Chalobah stay and win he doesn't deserve the Premier League. Just like Zinchenko didn't deserve winning the Prem this year with you. I can't have Chalobah stay. So
fair enough. Fair enough. Do you know what? Fair is fair. I can't say nothing to that. You got me there. Like I always say, my brother, man. Shout out your thing. Any last words, my G?
Hey, it's been a great stream. Big up to all those in the chat. Make sure you're smashing the like button and subscribing to Donversation TV. You know where to find me. Propaganda Machine, home of all propaganda. I don't know what's gonna come next. Anything can come next. We just wait for the propaganda, and then you hear me.
Yeah, I follow Blacker on IG, bro. His reels will just pop up. They're hilarious.
Yeah, they're mad. They're mad. Do you know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
People, I might go live tomorrow. Might go live tomorrow. Blacker, are you going to go live tomorrow?
Yeah, it depends.
I'll shout you a time there.
Shout me.
Because I think we need to be talking about that situation with that you on that situation, because I hear he's in a situation, if you know what I mean about that situation.
And about the situation and the
Are you
Arsenal
talking
fan
about-
trying to put us in situation. Yeah.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
LV? LV.
Is that the situation?
Oof.
Is that what you're talking about? LV
Ooh.
General.
Ooh.
Mate, do you know what? Yeah, people, make sure you lock in tomorrow, because either my channel or Blacker's channel, because it's about time we need to start having some conversations out here on certain situations, because boy, certain people can't keep getting away with that situation. You hear what I'm saying? Each and every time. People, thank you for joining us.
Sorry. Speaking of
Go on.
Donversation, I didn't think you spoke on this. Speaking of Donversation,
Go on.
well, because it's a lot. Because I saw something on.
You broke up.
He got intercepted.
Yeah. The minions got him. The minions got him.
Yeah, go on the screen. Go on monitor.
Prime, you still there? Prime, if you're listening, message me that, bro. Yeah, message me, then we'll talk about that. Anyways, yeah, people, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe. This is what I'm saying each and every time. Thank you for joining. This was fucking fun. And for the rest of the week, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to have that Donchenko name. Yeah, it is what it is. Keep warm. Oh, keep warm. It's fucking baking outside. I mean, keep hydrated. You know what I'm saying? So all you people, get your bottles out. It's not also that are bottlers anymore. It's all you motherfuckers.